and fuckettes, we're demonetized now. Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade.
Assuming we're monetized in the first place, but okay.
Yeah, but I made sure to swear in the first 30 seconds or whatever the rule is.
I
think it's like a minute. I don't know.
Who cares?
Isn't there a certain amount of subscribers you need for that?
Yes.
Shut up! Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, the Frostbitten, first arc, River of Blood. There's a lot of words there. Last time, I'm so uncomfortable. Nobody even listens to these things. Last time that we had a session, it ended with all of our intrepid heroes -1, locked, back in Nicholas's mill. And eventually everyone ended up resting there for the night, though Oliver did make a point to really last minute before things got finished up, drive up to the closed Home Depot and bang on the door until they let him in.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
Depending upon the day, there might not be anyone in Home Depot that late.
Too bad.
He managed to get inside and get himself a door. And everyone was able to rest up. It's a little bit into the following morning, so I am real quick going to ask everyone, this is a thing you need to do, and I'll explain these concepts as they come up. Everyone needs to give me the daily rouse check.
Yay! Can we go ahead and do Blush of Life as well?
And your Blush of Life, if you're doing that as well. Okay, so to explain, there's one or two things you're probably going to be doing. There's two things you're probably going to be doing every morning. One of them is every morning you need to make a rouse check, and this is to see if your hunger increases. A rouse check is a single roll of a d10, and you need to tell me if you get 6 or higher. If you get that, you passed, and your hunger does not increase. If you get 5 or lower, you have failed and increase your hunger. Then a secondary thing that vampires do nearly every day is Blush of Life. By default, a vampire looks like a corpse, and they need to push their blood in a certain way to make them look human. Like they're still alive. And that is the Blush of Life, which you also need to make a rouse check for.
Yeah.
We have a dice channel with the game room. I can show you how to use the dice preset there.
Why would I use that when I have my own?
Because sometimes you'd be rolling upwards of 10 d10s.
Yeah.
I'd rather use my physical ones. I want to play with stuff today.
Yeah.
Fair.
To be fair, of all of us, I think you have the most dice.
Oh.
There is a note there.
You wait.
Which is when you have hunger, you are going to have these things called hunger dice that replace some of your normal dice. So you're going to need to passes the rouse check.
Blush of Life.
You fail. That's you still get Blush of Life, but please increase your hunger by 1.
Oh, do we need to put our stuff in?
Not necessarily.
On your character sheets.
No, I'm saying,
Oh yeah, I mean, just like to tell me whether or not you passed.
Oh yeah, I passed both of them.
I passed both.
And this is a good thing to note about rouse checks. You still do the thing when you fail a rouse check, you just increase your hunger.
Oh!
I passed rouse, but failed blush.
So that means that you still get it, you still look human, but you're going to need to increase your hunger to 2. And now, anytime you make a dice roll, as long as it wouldn't replace the entire pool, you are going to replace 2 of the dice with hunger dice.
I think there's a specific humanity that if you don't pass the rouse check, you actually don't.
Yeah, but I don't believe any of you are at that humanity.
Yeah.
Wait, so I get 2 hunger for losing 1 check?
You start at 1 hunger by default, and it increases to 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an everyone thing.
And this is a good note, you will always be at 1 hunger unless you drain a human fully.
Okay.
Regardless, though, so basically how it works is normally 1s don't mean anything, but if you roll a 1 on a hunger dice, and you fail the action, that is considered a bestial failure, and your beast will come out acting on one of your compulsions. And similarly, if you get a crit on a hunger dice and a normal dice, that is counted as a messy critical, and it will still be a critical success, but it'll be a critical success basically because your beast did it. It'll come out more clearly in play, but basically you need to decide which of your 2 dice you're rolling with are your hunger dice.
I recommend using different colored ones.
It makes it easier to keep track of.
Okay.
Before you roll those dice, not after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did we all pass? Or did we?
Everyone does the thing.
Everyone
And
did
I believe
the thing.
nobody. Rees and Beth, did you both succeed on your checks?
Yeah, I succeeded on both.
Okay.
Barely.
Then nobody needs to increase their hunger other than the people I've noted, which is 3 of you. No, 2 of you.
Yeah, I passed mine.
Barely.
Hey, a pass is a pass.
Yeah, a pass is a pass.
It is. Regardless, though, I realized I forgot something important, so everyone give me a second.
1.
Dice.
And JD, we're not starting with you, so you can go eat. And also, yes, dice. There they are. Okay. So, we're gonna start in the middle. Like I said, it's been about an hour since everyone woke up. And I'm gonna ask in that hour, so it's now about 7 o'clock. 6 o'clock. It's dark like 6. We'll say like it's 6:30.
Dark o'clock.
It's been an hour since everybody got up, and I'm going to ask, in that hour, what did everyone do?
I have a door.
Yep, you have the door, but have you gone home? Are you still at the mill, or did you go home?
I'd probably make sure, I'd probably stick around for a little bit just to make sure that there isn't nothing we need to do, because it's really hard for me to use a cell phone. So.
Yes.
I'm probably
Nicholas.
just waiting to see. I'm waiting to see.
Yes.
Nicholas, what have you done since you got up?
I got up, did Blush of Life, lightly muttered to myself, well, hell, I'm getting pretty good at this.
Yep.
Haven't gotten hungry in a while. And walk outside to talk to everyone, if they're out there.
And yes, sorry.
I am currently, I got up, I went out to the living room, and I'm making a few phone calls, to people that I know to see if they're wanting to buy some drugs, because I am now a drug dealer, apparently.
You know what? Give me a quick charisma persuasion roll. This is more to see how well you do as opposed to just a straight pass-fail thing.
Yeah. What's charisma? What?
Charisma persuasion.
Oliver is keeping a fair distance away while she's making these calls.
Good call.
Oh, I made sure to stay away from.
Walks 2 inches to the right, static.
So what'd you get?
Rolling. 1 and a bestial fail.
Oh.
Oh no.
Not only did you
I'm
not sell
screaming in
anything.
the phone.
Eats her phone.
So, one of the people ended up, let's say, letting you down a little bit. They said, like, no, I'm good. And, give me a second here.
I streamed, what the fuck do you mean I'm good? If I look at my compulsions to have what I want in that scene, so...
You become obsessed with owning something, specifically.
Alright.
Oh,
So
Something in the scene.
My door,
Specifically.
the door is in the car. It's not on me. You cannot have my door.
I'm gonna say that you like almost immediately, and just to make it so that we don't have to linger on the scene for too long, you're like, fine, if you don't want these drugs, they're fucking mine then.
She's gonna get
I
high
will
on her
sell the
own
drugs.
supply.
That's the
Flash
worst kind
forward
of drug
to her
dealer.
just drinking.
The worst kind of drug
Everything in
dealer
a
is the
bottle.
dealer that does his own drugs.
And let's not forget that you're not really at a high enough humanity to just do them.
I have a thingy.
Right, I believe if you had eat food, you can do it.
Yeah, I have the merit. Eat and drink.
Which is not how that works in typical VTM lore. I just think it makes sense to me personally. Regardless, though, you can do the drugs. Did I ever specify what kind of drugs they were?
Heroin, crack.
It was the drugs that Terry told me to sell. So whatever drugs sells.
I'm gonna say it's like party pills, like ecstasy.
Boo.
And I
how
only
boring.
ask because there's specific drug rules.
Yeah. Okay. So then I pop one of those ecstasy pills.
Ugh.
Okay, let me see the drugs section, because of course there's drugs rules.
I hang up after I take the pill.
Listen to me take
You-
this ecstasy.
You know that's not a good business model, right? Like,
I mean, Terry gives me free drugs anyways. So.
that's, I mean,
You did fail at the one thing he asked you to do.
He
like,
probably gave me a whole supply, and I only took one. So.
Anyways.
I kind of wish you were like, fine, they're mine. Opens whole bag. Aw.
Oh!
I do not need to. Sorry, Nicholas does not need to deal with that.
It's like a pack of Skittles. Just open it up and tilt.
Oh. Sorry,
What-
everyone give me a second. I'm just double checking the rules on this.
What the drugs doing?
What do the drugs say?
What the
What?
drugs doing?
What do the
Okay.
drugs?
What the dog doing?
You may now, from now on, I'm gonna note this. I'll put this in the Frostbitten so you can look at it.
Oh, I want to see this.
These are the current rules that you are under until the effects of the drugs wear off.
Which should be, what, a few hours?
Yeah,
Cocaine, meth, speed. Spend
it's
2
a similar
points.
category.
Oh wow! To reroll a messy critical or beast, you'll fail difficulties to resist or control frenzy increase by 1. That's wild. That's actually awesome.
Anyways, regardless,
Oh my god, drugs are good for you, kids. I am lying.
they are. Take them.
We know.
Regardless, also I will note, Nicholas, you were told that Henri with an I, good old Mr. Roberts,
Locked in the basement.
is still unconscious.
He said Henry with an I, and then said
And here's
Robert.
why I messed up.
Yeah.
Super annoyingly, Steven and fucking JD have the same character name pronunciation wise, so you're gonna hear a lot of separations like that. Regardless though,
Mr. Roberts is currently unconscious in my basement.
yeah, Roberts is
Well,
unconscious.
Second basement.
It's been about an hour, like I said. You're hitting the peak right now, Leilani. Alana, sorry.
So Nicholas walks in as I take the pills, then, and
What are
scream
you-
at the phone.
What are you doing?
She's
Or
selling
sorry,
drugs.
I always fucking default to vaguely British. Give me a second. What are you doing?
drugs, apparently.
Fucking drugs, bitch.
Oliver,
What?
you're doing drugs?
No. I'm saying she's doing
Then why'd
drugs.
you answer for her?
Cause she was taking the drugs.
Regardless, as everyone's debating, what kind of car does your character drive, Kat?
Something real nice. Let me send you a picture of it, actually. I have something in
Right.
mind.
Go
Give me a
ahead.
second.
Also, sorry, what was the name of your character? I should change the nickname to that.
Oh, my character's nickname is Gwen Fairfax.
When?
All right, thank you.
Fairfax? Yes!
Like Fairfax County.
I have two names that start with Fair. Now it's confused the hell out of the storyteller more.
That's
So
exactly what I wanted.
We have a Henri Fairkeep and a Henry Roberts, and then a
Gwen Fairfax.
Gwen Fairfax and a Henry Fairkeep.
You spell
Now,
Gwen.
is that
How do you
Gwen
spell
short for
Fairfax?
anything? Or is it just Gwen?
Please say Gwendolyn.
Please say Guinevere.
How do you spell
Because it-
Fairfax? Sorry.
Fairfax.
Okay, I was right.
If it's short for Gwendolyn, then it becomes too obvious.
Hmm.
Is it just Gwen?
Yeah,
Is it Gwendini?
it's just
Gwendonna?
it's just Gwen.
All right.
Anyways,
So, fancy car.
yes. You said
Not
you sent me a
like-
picture.
Super fancy, but like pretty nice.
Just waiting for the image.
Yeah, taking a minute.
Oh my god,
Got
I
the
just
make, the
realized...
model, the year.
70s Mustang.
So a
We got
70s,
two 70s, let's go.
a 70s era Mustang pulls into a parking spot in the pulls into a spot in the
It's teal.
a teal 70s Mustang. That's pretty nice.
Where's it at? Is
Uh,
it in images?
It's an
Yeah.
image
He
gallery.
said yeah.
Yeah. Yeah!
So
Oh,
a
we need
teal
to have a
70s
race.
Mustang. I clicked on the wrong channel. Pulls into the driveway into a spot where the tires are perfectly dented in to a familiar pathway they've driven down plenty of times before. A woman steps out of the car and, without saying much of anything, walks over to the front door, unlocks it, and simply walks in.
What? Who?
Like, who the fuck are you and why are you here? Oh, wait. Hi.
We don't know this Wait.
I have met her at least
do.
once.
We do know this person then.
I just kind of stare. Like, I have this, should I describe my character really quick?
Yeah, do you have an image of her too?
Not yet, I'm working on that.
That's fine.
She's about 5'7"-ish.
Okay.
She's a lean 25-ish-year-old. She's got, like, skin that is way freaking paler than it should be. She looks like she never goes outside. At all. She's got some freckles. Her hair is pretty curly and it's red. She just kind of looks generally attractive. Her eyes are gold, and they look like they should be really warm and inviting, but they just look like death. She has like the
from Gravity
worst.
Falls.
She just has the worst case of RBF anyone has ever seen. She looks in your direction, and she looks like she's about to kill you.
So you walk into this room, where you see two people debating about why this girl is high. Well, she's just kind of sitting on the floor. Well, no, she's on like ecstasy. She's not doing that. She's
I
like,
was on the couch.
yeah, you're on the couch, borderline vibrating.
Well, this is how things get when I leave. How interesting.
I say turning around.
Oh god.
Oh, it's been a while.
Finally, a sane person.
Sane is a strong word.
Eh. Well, at least there's someone here that knows what they're doing.
here
I'm
for
just
business
doing-
I know
or
what I'm doing.
talking?
A little bit of both, actually. Mainly just trying to check the place out, make sure everything is okay, and clearly, I don't know how I feel about this.
I look over at the drugged out vampire in front of me. Honestly, I'm just used to it at this point.
How did this happen?
I believe she was told to sell drugs and then took some of her own supply out of anger when someone wouldn't buy it.
Horrible business model, but you know.
Very.
Yeah. I just kind of stare down at her for a second, like,
She's a youngin'.
What
She doesn't
the
know how to do
actual-
this.
It's so bad
So,
though.
question: Do vampires still get like some of the same, like with the ability to get high and stuff? We get the same effects. So, is she hallucinating right now?
Ecstasy doesn't make you hallucinate.
It doesn't. I thought that was one that did.
No,
Oh,
it's like
Oh, then I-
speed.
oh,
It's an upper.
okay.
Either
What?
way.
Oh no! Don't say that because now my brain when she's walking the Lance like uppies.
What? What does that mean?
Uppies.
Oh,
Do you not? You know what? I'm not even gonna explain.
Do I have brain damage? Okay.
you know
Well,
how a little kid
yes.
walks up to a parent and
Oh, okay.
goes,
Oh no.
"Oopsies."
Anyways, that's an actual term is uppers. Fucking. Some
I
of
know
you
it
guys
is.
are doing drugs, so you know what I mean.
No.
I haven't done
PSA,
a drug
no-
in my life.
PSA: No
I've
one
done
do drugs.
ibuprofen.
No one do drugs unless they are prescribed to you by your doctor.
Do whatever drugs you feel like. It makes you cool.
No,
He is
no-
lying.
So regardless, though, in the middle of you guys talking about this, Lance walks over, still shirtless as ever.
I run over to him and grab his arm.
Nope. First of all, as much as I appreciate it, not right now. I'm disappointed in you. You don't get high on your own supply.
Face.
Is there a chair anywhere?
There's a couple chairs scattered around.
Can I go sit in one and just
Yes.
kind of melt?
Melt.
You sit in the chair and start rubbing your temple, annoyed that vampirism doesn't take migraines away.
I just kind of like am leaned all the way back in the chair and I am just groaning. I'm like, what?
Regardless, hey again, Fairfax. You're a reason you're back around here. Lance says as he like leans over the chair, smiling down to you. He's like this. You've met him before.
I'm still grabbing onto his arm.
Could you refrain from touching me? That would
I'm
be
not touching
great.
you. He is
You're-
like
you're
5 inches away from you, though.
Little too close.
Lance.
Backing
Just a
off.
little bit.
I mean, you
Thank
can
you.
lean over me.
Only
I feel like
girls
you
who
would
don't
just let
do-
people do things to you at this point and you wouldn't care.
only
Dude.
girls who don't take their own drugs get to touch me. He says, trying to pull you off.
There we
What?
go.
What if I promise not to do it again?
I don't trust you. Is the answer to that.
Good choice.
I have a meeting in the area and I figured it would be, you know, a nice thing to do to come check on my old properties, see that they were still, you know, okay. And
He just wanted to say hi.
well, that doesn't hurt either.
You hear another voice chime and says, I could show you how the construction's going. As Paige walks over, I'm gonna grab, not Paige, I messed up. As Judith walks over, I'm gonna grab images of these characters since you're not familiar with them yet.
Well, as a matter of fact, I would love that.
There we go. That's Judith,
No.
who walks over and, okay then, here, go along. She starts showing you around the mill, and it really has improved quite a bit since you were here last. There's They've been working on installing proper electricity and heating and lighting, and also something that something we just got in that I'm rather happy about. And also, this is a good thing to show you, actually, Nicholas. Is last night we
He
got
says,
in
the other room, running in.
we got the security system in last night. We got the security system in this morning. We're still installing it.
Ah, very
damn.
nice.
But we also have our watchman equipment, so we're going to be able to defend the place a little bit better now.
Good to hear.
What's been happening here? Why the sudden need for a change in security?
Nicholas just looks at you.
Mhm.
First of all, it's not a change of security. This is the security I usually have. It's just I decided to get an upgraded suite of equipment.
An upgrade
And,
never hurts.
Exactly. Second of
Yeah.
all,
Sorry. Go.
I think I'd rather have the revenants than mortals.
And on
doing
top of
the
that,
watching.
Lance says, walking over, we've been having a bit of an issue with some hooded guys hanging around the place.
Oh no, hunters.
Don't know
Could you
yet.
Could you tell if they were mortal or kindred? Like,
Hard to tell at a glance.
has anyone gotten close enough to do a proper investigation?
Not yet. They usually run off as soon as they notice one of us.
Y'all got a little bit of aspect, so you should be able to figure it out if you see them again.
Hmm,
Just keep an eye out.
that
We've been
seems a little
trying.
suspicious. It's a little too suspicious for my own liking.
To be fair, building wasn't being used for nothing, officially. So it could be people that were using it previously.
Just out
Yeah,
of
we did have-
curiosity, when you say hooded, do you mean people in like hoodies, or do you mean like full on like? Oh
Hoodies.
god. Okay, yeah, cool. Making sure.
They weren't weird cultists, probably.
I will
Hey.
point out my
Might be useful if they're weird cultists.
Alana did
I-
not follow Lance this time. She's in the other room with everyone.
Fucking dying.
I would like to look into it if possible.
That's
I-
perfectly fine with me if you do so.
I don't know. It doesn't feel right to just have people like that coming in here. I don't
Well,
think
have they
it goes
been
well.
entering the place or just keeping around?
They've been keeping around. Nobody's entered yet.
That's good.
Where in particular have they been hanging out?
Near the street. Although I have seen some of them try to come in towards the riverbank.
Nicholas just nods. Like I said before, most we can do is keep an eye out.
I'd rather
We-
at least try to get some progress made on this while I'm here.
We've got other things to worry about at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Other things.
It
Oh, what?
appears that a certain favorite drug of your favorite city has made its way over here.
Ah,
Nothing like a little elevate.
how fun.
It's
Seems
more
that problem
addictive,
follows
though,
me
here.
everywhere I go.
Oh no,
y-
you're following it this time.
Well, I'd rather be the pursuer than the pursued anyway.
Fair enough.
Speaking of which, this does seem like a good time to cut over. If you're back, Mr.
Perfect.
Fairkeep,
I just got
All
done
right,
eating.
this also means you can go get food yourself.
Okay,
Um,
I'm not quite hungry yet, so I'll let you know when.
fair. Or was I? Right. So it has been an hour for you, but we pretty much know what you're doing. This is technically slightly a flashback. No, I'd say probably you got home and went to sleep, and now you're testing in the morning.
Yeah.
You waited an hour for everything to clear out. You know, as usual, the two Fairkeep siblings slash romantic partners, because they're weird like that.
Huh?
Listen, it's the mafia. They do incest. Everyone knows that.
Ah! Nope, I got nothing.
So, God, hold on first. You have woken up. You woke up, waited an hour for everyone to clear out. You've already had your bandana on for a bit now, and now that everyone's out of the general area, you're able to take the vial over to the equipment.
Yep.
Please give me a difficulty 1 intelligence technology roll to operate the machine.
Failure.
Intelligence,
Failure.
technology, you said?
Yes.
7 dice.
God dang it. Oh,
Smarts and technology. I don't know about you. And two of those are hunger, which fucking sucks.
summon
Yep.
all of your Oliver and fail it.
You said 1 difficulty or 2?
Difficulty 2. I said 1, but I'm rethinking it.
Easy.
God dang.
Okay, you easily pass that.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I love that the hunger dice are what failed.
But it doesn't matter. You quickly analyze the blood, and you're able to tell a few things about it.
Well, it's not blood, it's the
A
drug
lot
itself.
of them is what was assumed already. That the chemical compound of it seems to have trace amounts of cocoa.
Chocolate.
Is definitely based off of a is definitely based off ketamine, like was assumed. And more importantly, what else you determine is there are 2 sources of vitae.
Yeah, we figured that out
The
last time that there were
blood vitae. Huh?
Yeah. We just couldn't figure out the other specific one. It was
If I remember correctly, we only knew that it would be blood, not that there would be 2 types of blood.
I think he somewhat figured out that there was a second type of blood you just didn't know. We just knew one of them was a thin blood. This is just more confirming of it.
Thin blood vitae, and what seems to be thicker blood that was reduced down to be part of this formula. You can't tell the clan exactly, but you do know it was a second source of vampire blood. That is not a thin blood. It is one of the clans.
Can I try and pinpoint, I guess? I don't know.
Yes, but that is going to require... This is a bit more esoteric. A bit more occultish in nature. I'm not necessarily going to make you roll with occult, but you can't just tell that by technology. It is... Yeah, it actually will be probably an occult roll. An intelligence occult.
Okay, that's 6 dice.
The difficulty on this is going to be 3.
If it isn't ministry, I'm going to scream.
I mean, I'm shocked we haven't considered something yet, but I'm gonna shoot a shot here in a minute.
Well, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Oh,
It appears this man may, if
There we
those
go.
rerolls don't work out,
Jesus.
might not
need help.
just enough.
dang. God dang.
So, looking at this and comparing it to what you know of the blood, you can generally deduce that it would seem to be Nosferatu blood.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. So that Nosferatu probably was working with them. And we let him get away, and maybe also get murdered and/or murdered the police.
I am curious though, what was the thing that you were thinking, Ryan?
Because like I'm assuming the blood isn't getting used up. I mean, doesn't the sheriff has access to the criminal records? You just we can try tracing the blood that way.
Mm-hmm.
Mortal technology like that is not as sensitive, and I keep needing to remind you, this guys.
I'm not talking about tracing it like that. I'm talking
Like
about
DNA.
if he's got a criminal record.
Also, I should note, this is an important thing to note, the sheriff is highway patrol, specifically.
You can still do that. You can still, like, ask, I think.
Yeah, but there's more levels of distance between him and the local police.
Gotcha.
So, that is a thing to note, is while he does have access to police, he can get you police records. It's not going to be an instant thing. There's a level of separation between him and the police due to him being highway patrol.
Yeah, because I could always just ask the prince to ask for that, since I sent the prince a vial, so.
Yeah, he had a fucking ghoul do that, yeah.
But yeah, so you've now been able to determine the 2 sources of blood in there. One thin blood, one Nosferatu.
Can I find anything specific about the ketamine? Like in the production and stuff? Like what it's like what specific?
It's a bit hard to tell since it was baked, it's been processed twice now. But if you want to try again with a bit more of a sensitive roll, if you can make me a difficulty 4 intelligence technology. Operate the machinery.
Break it. I'm kidding, don't break it. That sounds expensive.
Son of a bitch. There we go. Tab.
Ryan. Josh.
You said difficulty 4, you said?
Yes.
Damn. Fuck it, I'll do it again.
You know willpower's not an infinite resource, right?
I know, yeah. There we go, got it. I'm not...
You take damage? How does that work?
It's superficial.
Yeah, but I'm already at one less, fucking... whatever the other one's called.
You're one willpower down.
Yeah. That still means I still need 5 to go down another one, so... That's
Later
2.
on, you might need those.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna reroll. I succeeded. So... I mean, I might as well do that 1 dice. Fuck it, just see if it's another crit. It's just another success. So it was 6 successes.
So with that all together, you were able to actually tell a good couple things. 1, it was in a powdered form, and 2, it was cut with baking soda.
Gotta love baking soda.
So whoever was doing this was probably doing it cheaply.
So, oh god. So none of the high end fucking Jesus.
Nobody high end.
Yeah.
And if you remember, a guy sold a very large shipment of it, which cutting it with baking powder would allow you to sell a large shipment easier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those are the 2 things you can tell is 1, it was, 1, there's Nosferatu blood present, and 2, cheap ketamine.
Somehow they managed to do both quantity and quality. That is true.
Yep. They cheaped out on the drug part, but really went all in on the magic part.
Can I think of anything of
balanced it out.
Can I think of anything of why the Nosferatu blood would probably make it more addictive? I'm guessing, or why would this would be more addictive with cheap ketamine.
The main thing you can come up with is it's not anything special about Nosferatu blood, but the fact that there is still a somewhat stronger vitae present.
Okay.
That it might have done something close to a low form of a blood bond, or if you want to give me a real quick difficulty 3 politics intelligence roll.
Politics intelligence, you said?
That has to do with blood bonds. Wouldn't it be a lower difficulty?
This is about something specific.
Oh.
You said politics intelligence, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 5. And then difficulty 3, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Hey! And I get to roll another one.
Crit, roll another die.
Bah.
But that's just enough that you It's somewhat similar to a practice you heard the Sabbat do, where they have somebody drink multiple bloods simultaneously.
Hmm.
Ah.
So it could almost be like a low-scale Vanculum. Those are just theories you have right now. Is one, a presence of a thicker blood introducing a minor blood bond, or that this is kind of a form of a Vanculum.
For the audience sake, can you describe Vank?
A Vanculum is the process by which multiple vampires, this is a practice done by the Sabbat, they all bleed into a cup and drink from it together, bonding them all to each other.
I am intimately familiar with this.
Since he actually saw the fall of the Tremere from the Vanculum or whatever.
The Tremere did not do the Vanculum. That was a whole different thing.
Nicholas's fucking thing.
But it does have to do with the blood bond, yes.
Okay, so I guess it wouldn't be all that. I was just trying to think, how would they know about this if it was so long ago? It probably just is a decent practice, I guess. It probably happens.
The Sabbat still practiced the Vanculum into modern nights.
Okay.
It's not an old practice.
Yeah.
It is old practice, but it's not an out-of-date practice.
Okay. I guess I should go take them all my findings. What I found out.
Is there anything else you want to do before you get going, or?
Nah, not really. My bandana's fully scented and on tight, so...
Gwen, are you still here, or did you go to get food?
She muted herself, so she's probably either eating right now or away.
Still here.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to take things back over to the mill, then. I will ask, because it's going to take probably you about 30-ish minutes to arrive there.
Well, you said it was a flashback to the earlier in the morning, so...
Yeah, it is flashback to earlier, so we'll say that you're arriving just about now. You pull up, you see a car you're not familiar with in the drive. Well, actually, you see a car you're not super familiar with in the driveway. It might click for you, depending on how well you know her, but you're generally not that interactive with the Camarilla, so you most likely wouldn't recognize it.
Yeah, this is also the car you see pull up. Just for her sake to know.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'll repost a picture of my car because it's also
Fuck
there.
it, I'll repost fucking my car too.
Everyone's talking about the
yeah.
For this series is a car guy, is what we're slowly developing.
Nicholas's car's rear bumper is
damaged.
Because of no one's fault.
It wasn't. It definitely wasn't my fault.
These are lies. Oh my god, where did I post? Because I didn't post a picture of it. I thought
it's in Frostbitten. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is it in Frostbitten?
Yeah, not an image gallery.
No, that's.
Oh my god.
Everyone posted their shit into fucking image gallery.
I'm working on it.
I'm posting mine into Frostbitten.
I'm looking. I'll find it eventually.
Sorry, what was that question?
I would hear so. I go, ooh.
What's the difference between the Frostbitten chat and the image gallery?
The Frostbitten was supposed to be for this campaign specifically. An image gallery was just for any images you happen to like.
Oh wait,
that don't need to be relevant to the campaign.
It looks like it wasn't posted. I thought.
Oh my god! Oh, I think I posted it.
I'll put it in the Frostbitten too.
Hold on, I think I sent it to Kai.
Yeah, you probably did. Wait, did you do it to this account or the account I had for a bit when I didn't have access to my main account? I'll check our DMs. You check your DMs. You check your DMs with me because I don't have with Storyteller because I don't have access to it.
No, I don't think I think I just. You know what? Fine. I know what it looks like. I'll go find it. Because we clarify.
Everyone ignore him. Okay.
Nick keeps his car fucking nice until young vampires fuck it up.
Do I hear like since I don't remember the car all that well, do I hear like a fight going on inside the fucking mill?
Not really a fight.
But I might be a little bit loud and bothering Oliver at the moment.
Why me?
Because you're there.
So
and
is
I'm
everyone else.
high.
So
Henry,
you don't hear anything you don't expect to.
Henry pokes his head through the door. And sees everything's okay. Alright.
I'm just like, oh, Dr. Fairkeep!
Did you have to scream?
I rush over to you and I tackle you.
Oh, God.
There it is. There's my Impala. Where did that go?
Infinite image
Oh, no.
gallery. There it is.
That's where we said put it!
No, put it in Frostbitten.
That's the supernatural
dang it.
part.
Anyways,
I didn't
I
see that
tackled
before.
you, the Dr.
Is it-
Fairkeep.
Hey there.
Regardless,
And I see a new person there. Do I recognize her now? Because I remember I went to the meetings or whatever.
Aren't they
Like
in the
once
other
or
room?
twice. I thought they were all in the same room. I thought everyone was.
Lance ended
Gwen
up
and
wandering off with them to show them.
Okay.
Not Lance. Some of the revenants wandered off with them to show them some stuff. But if you're following, so you see Oliver and her in the main area.
Ugh.
Well,
Uh,
I'm on top of him now.
No, you're not.
Me.
No, on top
You
of
are not.
on Dr. Fairkeep.
Oh, never mind.
I said I
Monkey.
tackled him. Like
I'm
3
sorry.
times.
I-
Fairkeep.
I was looking for the Impala, man.
He's gonna just sit up, says he's on the ground, and then just start standing up, I guess. While she still is holding on, he's giving her a one-handed hug. So, what's with the new addition of cars outside?
Oh, it's just Gwen.
It's Gwen!
Who?
Princess Gwen!
Ah, the princess.
I cringe.
You somewhere you feel a deep ping in your soul.
Well, I've got information about. I got probably nothing much to do of information, but it's information nonetheless that we could use.
Well, I'll take it.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, you see Gwen circle back with Judith and Miss and Nicholas following behind her.
Okay, well, we could. Well, from earlier research of the drug, since my brain just died.
You okay, Fairkeep?
No, that was player. Synthesized from Oliver's daughter's blood.
No, you did not
That's
get
not
it.
how it happened. There was just a supply of it.
Oh wait, yeah, there was just a supply of it. Sorry. But yeah, it's just synthesized from the supply of blood from the hospital. The ingredients
This
are the
had
exact
actually
same.
gave you just a straight sample of the drug, is what happened.
Yeah, I remember because she had
know,
like
yeah.
one left.
Oh, these describing the old stuff.
Yeah, I'm describing the old, and then yeah, the sample of the drug just confirmed my suspicions of what it was originally made out of, and finally I got more confirmation of what blood other blood it was, other than just the thin bloods. It's Nosferatu's blood, which we saw
Wait,
one at
could
the
it-
party.
What was it the Nosferatu that we like fucking chased?
Mayhaps
You have his blood, because then we
No.
could check.
he ran
Well,
he
then.
ran way too fast.
I mean, we can
for
go
all of
back
us.
to the site and kind of track him down.
Like to. Clearly, this is a bigger issue than we originally thought it was.
Mhm.
It's about
To
the
be
same kind of
fair,
issue.
Your sire's the one that gave us that. Fucking this accent, why does it keep coming up for fucking Nicholas? To be fair, your sire's the one that gave us this job.
Yep.
Well, him specifically, but
Oliver waves.
I've also figured out that they made cheaply made ketamine. It just used a bunch of baking powder. Baking soda.
Oh, wait, they cut it with baking powder? Fucking assholes.
Hey, it's still better than your stuff.
No, it's not.
I mean, you couldn't sell yours.
Shut the fuck up. This is the first night that I tried.
Hey, it's
I
alright.
don't have the clientele
Oh.
yet. Yet.
Pat's head, since she still is holding on to him. It's okay. That's about... So it's not any of the high-end stuff. So if they're getting it outsourced, it's from one of the lower-end gangs that sell ketamine.
Yep,
Or they're just
I
making it
kinda wanna-
themselves.
I want to track them down just to smack them in the face for cutting it with such cheap ketamine.
Well,
We'll get there eventually.
Smacking them in the face is the least harmful thing we'll do to them.
We have two options, at least in my thoughts right now. Since it's three, actually. We can figure out who that Nosferatu is by some aspect by talking to the highway patrol or some way to get to him.
Wallace.
He really wouldn't have remembered his name at all because he doesn't talk to him. But yeah.
Mr. Carron, we should probably see if that detective lived.
Do we have to? I don't like that guy.
Yes, you do.
talking about the guy with the
I
penguin?
respect him. There's a difference.
He has a cute penguin.
Gifted to him by his child? I should really ask if that's a son or daughter.
How are you both on such good terms that that you know they have a kid, but not what? I was just looking at you. It's like, the fuck.
What?
Probably.
That guy has been after me for like the last 4 or 5 years.
In the background, Alana's doing small little not like jumps, but like kind of like up and down, like can't sit still movements.
Not that I enjoy victim blaming, but to be fair, your line of work does. It does draw a little bit of attention.
I mean, fair, but there are bigger fish that he could fry.
None that he
just
would
happened
know
to
about.
pick me.
Ooh.
Like actual drug dealers.
He's a detective, not a he's not part of the
I
drug
haven't
busters.
look. I have not killed
Drug
anyone.
busters?
I have
That was just him
the last
saying that.
the last people that I casually got rid of. The last humans were like 3 days ago. I haven't killed anyone ingrained in society for several years.
Regardless, Judith says, walking over. As good as this is, I do believe you have affairs you need to take care of, Nicholas.
Is it coming up to that point today?
Affairs.
You're getting there. You should at least
Affairs.
finish.
Nicholas just full brunt turns to you, Oliver, and says, I apologize, but I have things I do apart from solving your problems.
Oh no, I assumed that the affair was the girl whose number you got yesterday.
You're a
No.
moron.
Ooh. You should hook
I
up with her.
have not been texted yet for that. Regardless.
Well, then the affairs are boring.
Only because you don't know what it is.
Exactly.
Either way. For everyone else's knowledge, I am... maybe? They're getting newer blood, right? More thick blood for making the drug?
Yeah. Nosferatu specifically, I would assume that the knowledge that we have right now is that Nosferatu that we saw at the party that they're using for the blood.
But that's not technically clear.
That's what I would assume from the knowledge that we have.
Our
That's
boy
just a
Nicholas
bit
gives a
elite.
nod and says, well, I'm going to be... Mind, this is something I was already planning to do, but there is a blood dealer that I was going to meet up with. Said they had some rare blood. Or something like the kin. And I might be able to hear some information about the case either way, from a different angle.
That'd be
Going
good.
solo, or you want someone to tag along?
We could totally.
Hi.
They asked that you go solo. Judith chimes in.
They had asked that I go on my own.
You think they might know something about our friend downstairs' problem?
I highly doubt it.
Doubt
Not
it,
hard.
but
Might be a good ask.
I'm
Yeah.
not exactly gonna give someone I don't 100% trust
Fair enough.
someone else's blood.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they might know something about his condition, not necessarily need his blood.
Fair enough. If that's the case, then I might broach that. I might not.
Oh, I should probably go tell Dustin. Oh, that's gonna be a hard conversation.
Oh?
Well, actually, he might know something about it. So, Dustin,
Any-
you know, Henry, Roberts' grandsire.
Yeah.
He might know something about it. Maybe.
Well, any information we can get our hands on would be helpful at this point.
This is kind of off topic from the job at hand. This is more so just keeping.
As a
Oh, you haven't
side
even-
note,
Yeah.
Gwen, how long are you here?
As long as I need to be. I'm not allowed to leave until this job is done.
Hmm.
Oh? You have a specific job you're doing?
Well, mainly I'm here to help you figure out this investigation because it's seriously interfering with my business and I don't like it when things get in my way.
Ah.
Spoken like a true princess there.
I mean, if people are spending money on drugs, they can't spend money on what they actually need to be spending money on, which is my stuff.
But
Hey, look,
they don't
drugs
need.
actually hold up the economy. Thank you very much.
An unspecified corporation.
I'm still
Yes.
working on the game.
Company.
Capitalism.
Company.
Quotations.
The business factory.
The lethal one.
No,
regardless.
shut up.
Turns out the prince owns Walmart.
No, that in-universe
That would be
established as Pentax.
scarier.
Is that true in universe?
No.
I wish.
In-universe, a corporation called Pentax owns it. That's for werewolves to worry about, though.
Not us.
Implying that the worm taint bullshit doesn't happen literally in vampire territory.
Regardless. Listen, you guys don't care about that as much. You don't care that that there's a fast food, that there's a beer company. This is canon, by the way, that puts literal demons into their drinks to make people beat their wives.
Is it Budweiser?
It's
No,
a
it's a-
fictional company, but probably, yeah.
It's more like a soda, I'm pretty sure.
It was a brewing company in general, I believe. Regardless.
Jack Daniels.
Well, that one just does that by itself. That was dark. Regardless, Judith says, calling in the attention, we probably should get going soon. I don't really care whether or not you feel like breaking the rules, Lance said. And then, before she could say anything, Lance chimes in, break the rules. If he's telling you to come alone, you bring one person to at least stay in the car.
One person to sneak around outside.
No, you don't.
Well, you know, if you need a
If
good
you
driver.
do that, that's how you get shot in the face. And that's going to be a masquerade violation, and we don't need one of those. No, not really a masquerade
If
violation.
there's
Just
any one of you that feels like going with me to make sure I'm safe,
preferably one who can drive, so that way you can get out of there quick if need be.
so not that one. I say pointing at my boy says
Literal-
pointing at fucking Alana.
Literally the best driver here.
Wouldn't mind going. I need to
Look,
get
the
this
only
done.
way to learn is to do, right?
No.
Alana, you're staying here, Lance says, grabbing onto you. You're a liability at the moment.
Oh wait, is it? Am I staying with you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Nicholas,
fucking-
if
the
Nicholas,
fucking the
Oh,
fucking
yeah, we-
uncertainty in that man's voice when
Nicholas,
he said,
I do not need to be here for whatever the hell that is gonna be.
So, the princess, the cowboy, and the gangster are all going.
A mobster, but sure.
apparently.
I'm not a gangster. How dare?
And the doctor and soldier are staying here.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the 2 kids.
Wait. So, mobster,
I mean,
doctor, cowboy, princess,
Me,
soldier.
Gwen, and a kid.
Who the hell is what the hell is other Henry?
he's the kid.
He's unconscious in our
Newborn
basement.
Drug.
baby?
He's the kid.
We'll worry about that later. Go.
That was out of character.
By
Yeah,
the
you can
way,
get going. I don't know.
I have since Lance has grabbed onto me, I have clinged onto him.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up from my chair and dust myself off a little bit because Mill's a little messy.
We are taking.
We
my
clean our
car.
living area perfectly fine. You don't gotta brush yourself off.
It's been under construction. There's a bit of a mess.
There's, like,
That's
some
just
sawdust.
natural.
Just a little.
Been trying to sweep.
It's under construction. It's natural. No matter how much you sweep. Judith says, clearly
Sometimes-
annoyed.
I mean, sometimes improvements require a little bit of a mess, so.
The dust falls from the ceiling. Ah!
Regardless, so, Gwen, Oliver, and Nicholas are all going, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We can take my
Okay.
car.
So everyone
No.
piles into the
We're not
Chevy.
taking your piece of crap.
Nicholas looked like he about to fucking smack you.
Well, to be fair, yours isn't a piece of crap, but it is damaged.
That's something
and
I
it's
have
very
no control.
If we need to drive very quickly and very much to get away from something, don't you,
You know
think
what?
that we should be
There's
something?
already a cop looking for your car. Might as well go.
He's not looking for my car.
It is
How
on
the
his
hell have
registry,
you evaded
though.
him for this
It
long?
is.
Because technically he hasn't done anything arrest-worthy yet.
Nope.
That he's been caught for. I should
And
clarify.
And it's only illegal if they catch you.
Hmm.
Everything's legal when the cops aren't around.
Facts.
Ish.
But yeah, if we to be fair, Oliver would feel the most comfortable driving his car. If we're going to need a getaway, he would be most comfortable driving his car. He could drive any car, but he can drive his the best.
My boy looks you dead in the eyes and says, "Does your car have the means to safely bring blood that I am potentially purchasing
You got a cooler?
to and from?"
You got a cooler?
You might have one in your trunk. You should check it,
Oh, yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I probably do. Hold
Oh,
on.
look, there it is.
You
I forgot I have
have
that.
you
I do have that.
Check your trunk.
I gotta check the trunk, mofo. Let's go.
Oh, look at that. It's right there.
Oh.
Is that a roll? I actually.
It is, I believe. Let me pull up the thing.
Yeah, I probably should have wrote this down somewhere.
Turns out the entire trunk is a cooler to keep the bodies fresh.
Nice.
Sorry.
I also
I just-
keep the blood bags that the fucking hospital gives you decent.
Wait,
See,
is that
look,
in the 100 block?
I
Oliver's
think
trunk.
so.
Oliver's
No,
trunk
it's in
is
the player's
actually the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Or
I need to find the description. Give me a second.
Because we've already established that his trunk is full of sharp and pointed things.
You don't know. There could be a cooler in there.
There could be like one spot with a cooler.
Sorry, give me a second. I need to flip to the right page.
It's something
Okay,
useful, though. I'm
so-
not totally sure.
No, that's not it. Where the fuck is it in this book?
It should be merits,
Oh,
and
okay.
it should be near the front.
So
Add 2 dice to preparation rolls. Is all I see on this.
Are you on the wiki?
Yeah, and that's all. That's why I said that's all I
not
see.
gonna give you shit.
I think that's probably the only thing it's gonna give you.
okay, so that's telling me to go to page 410 of this book. Sorry, I'm as new to the system as everyone else is, so expect me to just be like occasionally.
119.
Okay, with that, let's open the right page. Okay, so preparedness.
It's good music.
So for this, I guess we can count this as intelligence.
Okay.
Medicine? I'm not really sure how to quantify have a cooler for blood.
Just tell me what the check is, because I have 3 dots.
Intelligence medicine. Difficulty of this is going to be 2. The skill is something you would have to remember. You get a +2 thanks to check the trunk.
Wait, I get a +2?
You get +2 dice since you have check the trunk.
All right, so that's 5 dice.
Mhm.
That one is okay. All right. Okay, no bestial fails. What did you say it was? 2?
Difficulty 2.
3 successes.
Okay, so you look into your trunk and you have one that is the perfect size and already has still has some ice packs in it that are cold.
Huh, would you look at that? I do. Neat!
Nicholas just sort of sighs and goes, "That won't do for long, but it'll do for long enough."
Well, I mean, if you want more ice packs?
No, I mean, like, to keep it good, it's gonna need to be a specialized cooler. And
Hey, if they can transport human hearts in things like this, it'll be fine.
that's why I said it'll be fine for the moment.
You guys get a cooler in a car and go to the place. This is another reason it takes a while.
We have fun conversing in character?
Just say you guys debated about what car to take for like 5 minutes. Regardless, you guys get to the location, and the place that it is kind of just a shitty apartment building.
Is it well lit?
It looks relatively well lit. It's about like as well lit as the place is. And that doesn't actually look particularly well. It has like cheap bulbs that are very yellowish. You can tell just by looking.
So do you want us to wait out here, or do you want us to go in with you?
My boy seems to be thinking it'll probably be fine if y'all stay here for at least the first bit.
Alright.
If you hear the horrifying noises of me ripping all the blood out of a single individual, you'll know something went wrong.
Fair enough. Good to know. We'll be ready for that.
Alright. Are you heading up?
Yep.
Shall we? Let's go.
Alright.
I thought it was. Wait, is it just Nick?
Yes.
The rest of us are just chilling.
It's just you and me.
And I'm with Lance.
Yeah.
It's just the two
And
of us.
me.
What the hell is this?
It's an interesting choice in music.
You enter the place and you see him sitting across from you. And you see him sitting at a table already as he waves at you. If it ain't Professor Beck. Sup? Name's Kyle.
Out of there.
He looks like a Kyle.
You got the last name, or
Not that I'm giving you, he says, sitting down.
fair enough?
Now, I know you types, you blood sorcerers. You're always looking for that right shit, that good stuff, right? And I've got something special for you, something you don't see every day. He takes out a cooler and shows off a blood bag to you. You know what's in here? A full bag of Type O empty resonance.
My boy looks at that for a moment and goes, "That's impressive."
That's right. Full suite of Oblivion powers available for boosting just from this one little bag. And I don't just got that. I've got Sanguine. I've got Caloric. I've got Melancholy. I got all of them.
All of them?
All of them. Every resonance. All in Type O. You know how hard that is to get?
Pretty difficult in my experience. But any dealer worth their salt's gonna have that.
Oh, come on.
It's just
not a
gonna
full
be
bag
dependent
empty.
on how expensive it is.
Not a full bag of empty. Not every chump off the street's got that.
True. Though, all what you got takes is having a friend in the know, specifically that knows a little too much, that's willing to give blood, well, for one of those, and the other rest of them also could just be a separate one.
And it's more than that. You know it's more than that.
Nicholas puts his hand forward and says, "Mind, I'm not discounting that the fact you're willing to open up with this is strong, but
Oh, yeah.
man like you, I feel like you got something else."
Might got something else, but if you want something a bit more, you're gonna have to be willing to pay a bit more. But I'm a reasonable man. I'm a reasonable man. I need it all now. I would just
Fair
like...
enough.
I've got something extra. You can take the blood bags, full bag, every resonance, and that isn't gonna run you that much. 1,500. Very reasonable for this sort of deal, especially with Oblivion included. Never gonna find a deal better than that. What?
Can I do a finance roll to see if that is actually pretty good deal for whatever he's putting forward
Yeah.
prices?
You can give me an intelligence finance. Also intelligence streetwise, that could also work for this. The difficulty is gonna be... the difficulty is gonna be... 3 on this.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's hard to encounter empty resonance being sold.
Oh yeah. I gotcha. Alright. That's not exploded. Let's check. That is 3. Almost got a crit.
That is a good deal. Typically, empty resonance alone can run you like upwards of $2,000.
And Nicholas says, "We'll accept the deal. It's good blood for cheap. Well, I'm not gonna judge you if you have a sociopath locked up in your basement and you're draining them for blood to do this, but hey."
I work in business. You come across them. He doesn't specify beyond that, though.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But I do got something else to offer you.
Oh? Nicholas does pay for the empty resonance and the O.
With
Type.
that, by the way, what is your current resources?
Can he use the mills?
How much money he has, essentially. What is your resource? How many dots and resources do you have?
Fuck. Sorry, something fell.
You're good. I will say, in bag form, the resonances can drain quickly. You do know that.
Mm-hmm. So I'll need to get it warded up anyways. I believe I have a dot of resource. Though, given where I work and how much money I likely make from the book sales, I presume stupid
I think we established the reason you're
buying
such low
stupid
resources
shit like
is
this
most
is the why I'm so low resources.
and also the fact that you're sinking it into the mill. So what I'm going to say is you are not going to be able to make any other big purchases for the entirety of the week.
All right.
I'll say that you get paid on Sunday. So until the next Sunday, you are not going to be able to make any other big purchases
That's fair
with
enough.
your own resources. Now, what I got to offer you next, I'm offering without even a charge of money. No money required. No money required. Instead, I'm going to be asking you for a favor. And I'll tell you what
Nicholas gives him a look.
I feel it's Disgracia.
What are you getting at?
I've got something for you. Something good. I've studied the blood. I know more than any man in my position should know about the blood, let me tell you that.
I've heard that a lot. You're gonna have to really impress me.
I've got something for you. And trust me, it's good. I've figured out a way of inducing certain Disgracia in people. You can't harvest it. Can't harvest and store Disgracia. No. But there is some ways of kind of picking out certain people, figuring out the right ones, getting them in that right state. You know what I mean?
Ah.
I can set up a situation for you. Well, you'll be able to get a Disgracia that is going to help you out.
That's so.
So,
I feel like there's a catch. Is this just you testing a new method out, or?
let me tell you what it is first. It's, seems to be somewhat tied in with the whole caloric thing.
Alright.
Yeah. So, I'm not quite sure how it works. Not an expert in this sort of thing. But I found a way of inducing it. And what it's going to let you do is I've kind of noticed that when I induce these feelings in somebody, it's going to make it so that, you know, that whole vampire charisma thing some people have?
Yeah.
Makes you resistant to it.
I've heard of a few people like that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of a way to replicate it.
Oh, I found a way. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Feel like there's a catch.
Ain't no catch. Ain't no catch to the blood. But might be catch to what I asked for. So,
What you need.
favor, like I said. And particularly, I need help taking out a certain rival of mine. Not just dealing blood, you know. I deal in a lot of things. And I ain't the only one dealing in this sort of stuff. I need your help taking out a weird collector I know. You know the mall?
Vaguely.
The owner of that place is a real weirdo, collecting all sorts of strange gizmos and gadgets. Some of them are a little, unusual, a little, extra human, let's say. I don't know what the deal is. I don't ask. I don't judge. But if you can maybe convince him to stop working in my territory and just keep that little collection of theirs to themselves, there's no problems.
You're asking me to deal with something out of our wheelhouse.
I can guarantee you I can replicate this in anyone. Guaranteed. If you want, I'll give you the first sample free. No, it doesn't last forever. But for one day, you're gonna feel pretty good. You can feel real good. Listen.
Can I try to see if this guy's bullshitting?
Yes, you can attempt. Are you using any powers to use bullshitting or just like straight read the vibes?
Read the vibes. I feel like if I activate a power right now, this guy's gonna flip.
Okay, so what I'm gonna need you to do is give me a wisdom insight roll. Difficulty
Alright.
3. 2. What'd you do?
Wits insight, I think you mean?
Yeah, wits insight. I
Alright.
said wisdom, didn't I?
Yeah.
God damn it. I don't even play D&D. That game's for the straights.
That's not true.
D&D
You
is
have
not
played
for the
D&D.
straights.
Listen, it's more straight than Vampire the Masquerade.
Not
But it's still
really.
less straight than doing anything else.
I mean, having gay sex might be less straight than D&D.
Yeah? I can say I agree with you on the like community for the most part.
Anyways, now give me your roll.
So that is 6 with a messy critical.
A 6 with a messy crit. Let me double check what the Tremere Compulsion is.
You know, fucking weird, that's what it is.
I don't think that activates on a bestial failure, though, does it? I forget
It's
how
not a
many-
failure, it's a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant,
Messy crit.
I don't think they activate on messy criticals. I think they just activate on bestial failures.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's a failure thing.
Can messy crits do? God, I need to remember how the system works better.
Messy crits make it done. Do it in the messiest way possible.
So here's
It's
what
the
I'm
most
gonna say.
vampire way to succeed.
Yeah.
Here's how you decide to read this man over here. Is you stare him down and you start moving closer to him,
Oh god, it looks like you're about to attack. That's hilarious.
pushing, and he just stands up, like, bearing at you and just goes, "It's good. I can do it. If you try to attack me here, I'm gonna defend myself. And not just that, you're gonna lose out on a good source here. And he is staring at you with the utmost confidence, utmost sincerity. You think he's telling the truth. He genuinely knows how to pull this off.
Nicholas pulls back and smiles. Big toothy grin and says, good instincts. Real good instincts.
Now, we got a deal here?
I'll see what I can do. I can't promise it nothing.
Get that all taken care of? You get your deal.
Yep. Also, I got a question.
Yep.
There's a new dealer in town. Been selling
kind of dealer
drugs
we
to
talking?
mortals.
We talking...
We're talking accelerate.
You mean elevate?
Elevate.
Given the fact it's only been given them celerity abilities.
That's how elevate do.
Listen, you with him or...
Shit, I think I fucked up the clan that it was supposed to be. Nah, this works. Regardless, everyone ignore what I just said.
Okay.
He just
Either
said,
way.
I ain't with him. I ain't. Trust me. I ain't do that sort of stuff.
Good. Got a few
But-
of my students that have been dealing with the hurt from that.
You want to give me a secondary insight roll, by the way?
Yep.
For no particular reason?
Con man be conning.
He's lying.
Be glad Oliver isn't there. Because if Oliver found out he was lying, he's just a dead man.
Honestly, though, yeah.
Yeah. That so?
Straight murder.
I believe that is 5. Counting them out.
Fuck!
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
If there's anything Nicholas has ever done constantly in his life, it's deal with these types of fuckers.
I don't know what you're doing, but it's wrong.
Okay,
Blood dealers
so,
always got some stupid shit they're doing, basically.
this guy's fucking lying.
Ah!
Nicholas just looks him dead in the eyes. I ain't gonna get in the way of you. I'm legitimately interested in the development you've made with Disgracia. But don't lie to me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Either way, you're a good blood dealer. I don't want to lose you. He pats
Ain't-
the blood on the table and just says, I assume our business is done for the moment.
oh, it's done.
Does it look like he's about to bolt?
He looks more pissy than anything. And just looks for a second before going, you don't tell anyone, right? I got a little bit of client confidentiality.
I give him a look. I do have to ask this, Kai. Is this guy mortal or ghoul of some sort?
You're gonna need to try to read that with Auspex.
Ayo.
Do you have an Auspex ability that would let you do that, actually?
No, so that'd probably be an awareness or insight.
Yeah, awareness. Give me. It's hard to tell instantly, I will say. So this is gonna be difficulty 4. Wits awareness or wits insight, whichever you have higher in.
Wouldn't it be Wits Occult or something like that?
Theoretically.
Arguably.
Either way, it's the same number. Big shrug.
Do the roll. Dun 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 dun.
I'm dancing, by the way.
Alright.
This song does slap.
Thank God.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Sorry,
Okay.
it's good music.
So that is a 6.
Hey, 6 successes?
Yep. And it is another messy critical. Fucking hell.
God damn.
There's one way better to test than any other now, ain't there?
You
So-
bite him, don't you?
You decide that the best way to test this is, as you're staring at him, you are going to jump on top of this guy and cut into him with your nails, drinking a bit of his, letting a bit of his blood fall onto your lips.
Oh
I love
god
it.
dang it.
And he stares up at you, horrified at what you just did.
Is he mortal?
No, nor is he a ghoul. This is a thin blood.
Oh, fuck.
Let me at him. Let me at him right
If I
now.
remember correctly, there are only supposed to be certain thin bloods in this area.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's not
Wait a second.
allowed thin bloods.
What?
He just looks at you before saying, I'm not him. I work with him, I'm not making it.
Oh.
Would it be possible for me to attempt to knock this man out?
Yes.
He is gonna try to run.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
but
man, you guys
go
should have
ahead
brought
and try.
Alana.
Question: Diablerie on a thin blood, does it count?
Does.
What?
I could have instanted him, but either way,
Plus, you'd lose out on the information source you could possibly get from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep
I'm-
him alive.
going to start just fucking boxing this dude, making sure he
Okay,
can't leave.
give me a strength brawl, and it's gonna be versus his Dex athletics.
Oh, come on, man. We need this guy.
We need him. We need him.
If anything, I want 5 minutes in a room alone with him.
You're gonna have to roll kind of high. I'm not gonna lie.
I need 5 minutes alone with this man. If I see him booking,
Alright.
I will just run him over. He'll live.
Count that.
Lol.
You know what, I'll roll another die to be a tiebreaker.
That's too hard. It fucking scrambled my dice. God damn it! Where are they?
No.
Dice. No. Okay. 1, 2, and hunger dice. Okay.
Man, I could have. I could have. Touch of Oblivion, one leg, and he's not going
Ooh.
anywhere.
Whew.
What'd you roll?
This is either gonna be a 3 or a crit, cause I have one crit thing, and I need to do the exploding dice.
Yep, rolled exploding die.
All right.
What's our number?
Fuck yes.
6 successes.
We
then.
got it, boys. 6.
What? So he got 1 success. Not he got 5 successes because of a crit as well.
Oh my god. So
Ah.
No, he had
One
he
better.
had
One
3
better.
successes. No. He had
How I'm
3.
gonna describe this, because both of you did really well, is he, like, first, before you rush over to him, picks up the table that was in between the two of you and bashes it against you, and manages to run right towards the back where there's a fire escape, but before he can get out, you grab him and pull him backwards, punching him in the back of the head.
5 minutes in a room alone with him. 5 minutes.
And that's going to cause you to take a point of damage.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Because the difference of the margin is 1.
Mm-hmm. Am I able to get him out, or is he still going?
He's still going. And he's specifically going to try to wheel around and kick you in the back of the head.
Let's fucking go, motherfucker.
God damn it, you should
Knock
have
him
brought
out.
Alana.
Knock him out.
And actually, I'm going to ask everyone in the car, please give me a wits awareness.
Let's go.
I'm good at that. I'm good at that. What do we need to roll?
It's going to be
Wits awareness.
What's wits awareness? Difficulty is going to be 2 or 3. Well, difficulty is going to be 1 or 3. Just tell me how many successes you get. You're going to notice different things depending on what you get.
Wait, what do you mean 1 or 3?
If you get 1, you're going to notice them in there. If you get 3, you're going to notice something else going on.
Wait, how many am I rolling? I'm so confused.
You're rolling
Look
as
at
many
your sheet.
as many as you have dots in wits and awareness.
Okay.
Okay. I got. All right. That's.
Oh, and
nope.
replace however
Yes.
many of those that you have with
With 2 hunger dice.
the hunger.
Let's go. Okay. I rolled.
Wait, hang on. I'm confused.
Okay, so how many dots do you have in wits and how many do you have in awareness? First
I
question.
have 3 in wits and none in awareness.
So
Okay,
you're
so
rolling
you're
3
gonna
die.
be rolling with two hunger dice and 1 normal dot.
Okay, and what's the difference between a hunger dice and a normal dice?
So the difference is that on a hunger die, if you get a 1, that can be that, and you fail the action, that is a bestial failure, and in some way your clan bane or your compulsion will activate. And
Okay.
if you get a crit on that and on a normal dice, that is a messy critical, where you'll succeed on something in a messy way.
Speaking of messy crits,
Same.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
go
by the way,
first,
you
and then
know,
I'll tell you what I rolled.
If you roll a 10 and don't get another 10, because if you roll a 10 and a 10, that's just a crit. If you
Okay.
roll just 1 10, our house rule is that you can roll an additional die.
okay, so
It's an exploding
110.
die.
Okay.
1 10
I can-
explodes.
Okay. Interesting.
I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and tell you what I rolled. I have it's a messy critical, 4 successes.
Okay.
I rolled. What's a success?
6 and up.
a success is
6
6
and
or
above.
above.
All of them are successes, including the die I just got.
Okay.
One of them's
So
a 10.
that's 4.
That's not going to count as a messy critical. That you're fine. So you got 4 successes overall.
Yes.
We both got 4.
And what that's going to mean is you're going to notice it first just because, Oliver, because you're going to do something dumb, which is as soon as you hear the noise from upstairs, you instantly get out of the car,
God dang it.
and you notice that there is, like I said, it's an apartment building, but it's not, but you notice something. There's 2 apartment floors. One of the lights are completely off. There's another upstairs, but there are 3 cars in the driveway.
Oh, shit.
And and you instantly rush up the fire escape.
Okay.
Not up the fire escape, but you instantly start rushing upstairs and notice somebody coming from the downstairs apartment building with a gun in hand.
Oh hell no. Okay.
Y'all should've
Sorry
brought
about.
Alana.
Sorry about. I don't think we'll be all right.
Listen.
Sorry, Kai. I'm switching up on you. I'm not. I'm gonna switch back to Touch of Oblivion. I'm
not letting you switch. You made your choice at the beginning.
asked you, and it's not. Okay, that's fine.
You made your choice at the beginning.
I asked.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
chose. And also
so-
Gwen. What does Gwen notice?
Yeah.
Gwen, you also noticed the car in the driveway, and I'm going to specifically say that you see them. You particularly can point out that they are right at the fire escape. So you know there's a other guy in the hall, and you know that they're at the fire escape. The main conflict is going at the fire escape. So you choose between going to the fire escape and going into the front entrance.
I'm
I
at
want
the
to
fire
try and
escape,
go
yes.
into the hall to corner the other guy.
Okay.
Because everybody else is already at the fire escape.
Well, no. Oliver is going to the front hall as well.
I thought you
I'm
said I
gonna
was
go-
going up the fire escape.
No, he
No,
changed
I
his mind.
corrected myself to say you're going up the front hall.
Okay, my bad.
Well, in that case, I'll go up the fire escape and see what happens.
I have a
This is-
gun. It'll be
This
alright.
is the guy you're confronting in the fire, in the hallway that has a gun.
You put that in the wrong place, Storyteller.
I did. Everyone
What?
ignore that.
No. Is the dog also there? I just need to know.
No, just
Good.
don't worry about the dog.
Cool. So he has a gun. I also have a gun. How?
Everything. Okay, stop. There's an order of operations.
Okay.
We're going to start up top with Oliver. With Oliver and Kyle, not Oliver and Kyle. With Kyle and Nicholas.
Okay.
Like I said, Oliver is going to try to swing around and kick you in the head.
What? Huh?
Wait, you're mixing.
I meant
people.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Hang
Kyle.
on.
Kyle's going to try to kick Nicholas. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I have brain damage.
Yeah, and I'm going to the fire escape to go figure out what that conflict is about.
Okay, that's a messy critical from him. How are you trying to resist, might I ask, Nicholas?
May I try to sort of brain fucking remember that one why is it not coming to my brain? Words, it's a famous fucking literature. Can I try intelligence to Sherlock Holmes, like, attempt to predict and dodge?
Oh.
Yeah, you can give me an intelligence brawl for that. It's gonna be hard.
Alright. Like Oliver is for fighting right now.
What?
Making
No,
Hard.
I don't want to fight this guy. I want to torture this guy for information. There's a difference. I'm not with that guy. BS.
I know, he said I'm with him, I'm just not him.
Sorry, not him.
All
He's
right,
still a part of the
then
problem.
Explode. Ayo. 5.
That's not enough.
Oh.
He rolled 6.
Well, it's more than I could have gotten with dexterity.
So here's what he does that's kind of nuts and why you probably couldn't predict it, is he, while you're holding him, decides to get better leverage by dislocating his own leg,
Oh god.
which is going to cause him to take a point of aggravated damage, because I don't care if you're a vampire, dislocating your own leg hurts.
Superficial or aggravated?
You know what, I'm going to say 2 points of aggravated.
Oh, aggravated is the bad one,
2
right?
2 points of superficial.
Okay.
And he just pops out his own leg and kicks you in the face. And that is going to cause you to take a point of superficial, Nicholas.
Okay.
And with him doing that, I'm going to ask you to give me a quick,
Composure?
Dex athletics to see if you can just keep a hold of him. The 6 is going to be the difficulty for that as well.
Oh, hell.
Can it be strength athletics?
Maybe.
And what was that difficulty?
6.
6.
I fail, even if I crit.
Alright. Yeah, you're forced to let go of him, and before we
I
cut
feel
over
like
the fire,
Nicholas got hit by that and was like, what? Why? Basically.
and he's gonna jump out onto the fire escape. So Gwen, you see this guy hobble onto the fire escape. and you're sitting at the bottom of it. The ladder is not up right now. Like, the ladder is up right now, so you can't just climb up it. You need to jump to get to it.
Can I do that?
Yes. Can you give me, I'd say, a difficulty 3 Dex Athletics?
And I roll the... Why do you keep saying Dex Athletics? Does that mean I use...
You use the amount you have in Dexterity,
Okay.
along with the amount you have in Athletics, which is why the skill is listed below.
Okay.
Because Dex Athletics covers most movement stuff, also is kind of the reason.
And so, for me, that would be 5 dice in total. So, do I use 2 of those as hunger dice?
Yep.
Yes. The only thing you need to worry about on hunger dice are 10s and 1s. Everything else just treat as normal.
Okay. That's 3 successes, 2 fails.
So with that, you jump onto the ladder and yank it down with you as you go, climbing up and getting onto the fire escape, as he looks around and realizes he doesn't have a lot of options left.
You know, we're not just gonna let you get away, you know.
Yeah, kind of figured. Cutting out into the hallway, though, this large man just is going to turn to you and go, this is none of your business. This is none of your business. Get out of here.
I feel like most of what happens around here is my business.
Sorry, this
Oliver.
is in the hallway, so this is him talking to Oliver. And actually, let me correct that. This none of your business. Get out.
Oliver's gonna make he's gonna make that noise, pull out his gun, and he's going to try and shoot the other guy's gun out of his hand.
That is going to be a high difficulty roll. So if you can give me a
Wow,
difficulty
you say-
4 deck... Huh? You have a
You said,
pistol, right? Like, that's your go-to gun?
Yeah, I do. I have a gun. Yeah, it gives
What
me
kind of gun?
+3 to stuff. We checked it out. It's just a normal. It's basically a Glock. It's a 9mm. It's +3 to damage, but it's normal.
Yeah, for that, I'm going to ask you to give me a difficulty 4 dex firearms.
Oh, yeah, son, I'm good at firearms. You picked the mobster guy to pull a gun on. Bad idea. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, hold on. That's 1. That's a crit. That's a 9. That's a success. Hold on. And then for the critical... Okay, hold on. It fell off. Double crit. So that's it was 4 successes, and then on the additional like roll of the you know the house rule, I got another crit. So that's 5, 6.
That's enough! You shoot the gun out of his hand, forcing him to drop it as he looks up at you.
I think it is my business.
I don't get paid enough for this.
No, you don't.
Whatever.
Did I?
He just starts leaving.
Man was just like, nah.
He was like,
You
I'm
shoot
gonna
the
mind.
shoot.
gun out of his hand. He's not dealing with that.
He's like, this man's a sharpshooter. What the fuck?
Speaking of that sort of stuff,
Stupid
though.
American cowboy.
That wasn't the best part. Is that wasn't even vampire stuff. He could do that when he was alive. That's awesome.
Rolling decently for this. Okay. That is a messy crit. It makes perfect sense for what he's about to do. So both of you see him about to make a movement, and he looks like he's just about to fully jump the guardrail and hop down. Do either of you try to stop him? Sorry, I keep not clarifying. This is Kyle back at the balcony, back at the fire escape.
I can't see him at all from the hallway, can I? Because I can take a crack shot, right? theory?
Yeah, not really. You can't really see the fire escape from inside.
Okay, just want to check.
Nicholas is going to just sort of try to jump on him and fucking hold him down.
All right. That's going to be probably Dex Athletics. Are you attempting to do anything to stop him, Gwen, or are you just standing at the bottom?
I'm absolutely gonna stop him.
Okay. How would you like to try to stop him?
I want to try and what's a way I could use Dex Athletics to stop him?
It
Maybe
probably
juke
hard
him out
for you
so
to
I-
grab and tackle him, but you could kind of stand at the ready to catch him if he tries to jump.
I think I want to try and tackle him.
Okay, so
is
that's
nowhere
going to
to
be a more difficult roll for you. You're going to be going against what he rolls, and I'm going to add 1 to the success count for you since you're farther away.
Okay.
So both of you let me know what you roll. And it's going to be hard to beat him again, because this guy's just rolling insanely well,
Yeah.
although everything
What
he
roll?
rolls is a messy critical.
What roll is this?
Dex Athletics.
Okay.
Rees, what did you get?
That was strength brawl because he's just trying to grapple him, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That is 3 successes, 2 fails.
Okay.
That. God, my brain really is shitting itself today.
That's how to count instantly.
The math not be mathin'.
It's on the lower numbers too.
1.
Shut your fucking mouth.
The number that comes after 1 is 2.
Right now, Rees is in that mode that like AIs are in, where they can do differential calculus but not count to 10.
Yeah.
That's what fingies are for.
What are the last 5 digits of pi?
The last or first?
No, the last.
Anyways, so what did you roll? Counting up the number of successes you had.
Fucking. If I've
Do it out
managed
loud if you need to.
6, but it is a messy critical. Nicholas has been going without a lot of need for
No,
drinking
here's the interesting thing:
for a
is you guys
while.
tied for messy crits. Tied and both have a messy crit. So I'm gonna suggest what happens here. And Gwen, you were just a bit behind, so you're not gonna be able to stop
Damn.
this. As you tackle him, and he jumps simultaneously, and you both go over the fire escape.
Nice.
Now let's see what Gwen rolled to see.
Do I need to
What?
do another roll?
Well,
Is
are
she
you
gonna
trying to
judge him?
jump after them, or like you see them just both jump off, basically?
So when did the cops show up because of the gunshots?
It's
There was
literally been
one
like
gunshot.
5 seconds.
That quickly.
It's like been 5 seconds.
It was
And it's not
inside.
that somebody needs to call the police. Somebody needs to then come here. Like it's not enough time.
I want to try
Like,
and jump
it was
down to
one
catch him.
gunshot, too, in like a sketchy neighborhood.
Ryan.
It was a
GTA.
joke. God damn.
Well, okay. What'd you say, Gwen?
It was a
Okay,
valid
Travis,
question,
both of you careen towards the ground, and I'm gonna ask you to take a point of superficial damage, as will he. You guys dropped about 2 stories, but you're vampires.
Okay.
You dropped 2 stories,
Oh.
but you're vampires, so it
Okay.
doesn't matter.
And you both smash into the ground, and you definitely hear that, Oliver. I'm not gonna make you roll.
So I hear them fall, right?
You hear like a large thud outside. And I will note that this has drawn the attention of neighbors who are looking in the direction, so you guys need to be careful not to make any masquerade violations.
straight up. Well,
I have an
okay,
idea.
Oh,
Can I do I see these neighbors?
yes, you see somebody from a nearby apartment building move over looking a little confused.
Like in the window, or like...
Can I persuade them that I am calling the cops and do
Yeah.
so on my phone? But not tell
Oh,
them the whole
please
truth of what's
don't.
going on.
Yeah.
God dang it! Please don't call the cops.
If you go ahead and make me a
Can I-
charisma
can I-
persuasion.
Yeah, can I lie to them and tell them I'm gonna
Yeah,
call the
that's
cops
gonna
as
be
soon as I can
charisma
figure out how to
subterfuge.
get down?
That's gonna be manipulation subterfuge.
Okay, Slay.
And I'm gonna say the difficulty on this is gonna be not that high. Difficulty 2.
Alright.
Okay, well, Oliver's gonna do the thing he was originally planning to do. So assuming that they fell, Oliver's going to bookend it towards the fire escape. And from what I can tell, is this other guy about to jump and try to get away, or does?
Real quick, since it was in the middle of that, I want to know what Gwen's role was.
That is 5 successes and 1 fail.
So you type in the number, like you type 9-1, you like flash it to the neighbor who nods their head and closes the window.
And
Feel like
could I make a phony phone call so that way they are convinced that I'm doing something?
Yes, and you're gonna be in the corner, like calling, like talking to the
help.
police, quote unquote.
I mean,
Like, help, please. There's some people in this apartment. I heard gunshots. I'm scared.
And that's gonna
Okay.
cover them. And this guy looks like he is about to try to jump and start running. Nicholas, they're not really like on top of each other, more as they're like kind of side by side at the moment. But Nicholas does still have an arm on his leg,
Okay,
like an arm on him.
What role would it be to jump from the top and try and grab this guy? Could
Well,
I
you're jumping
could I
from
say
the
that
fire escape
Dex-
to grab him?
Yeah, can I call that Dex Brawl? Because I am trying to grapple this man.
Nicholas over here
From the
trying
top rope.
not to use his one very lethal fighting ability.
That is going
I
to
mean,
be a
I could,
dex roll.
I could
You do know
shoot
that there is
him,
some
but
neighbor interest in this, even if they're kind of backing off a little bit. You shouldn't use vampire powers right now out in the open like this.
I don't have the vampire
Yeah.
powers capable of being used in this situation anyway.
So-
jumping
if you-
from a 2-story building.
Is a little notable, but that could be written off as adrenaline.
Yeah. Yeah. What? So you said Dex? I can do Dex
yeah, we'll say
Brawl.
dex brawl.
All right. What do I need to?
And I guess I'll give him his dex athletics to try to escape.
You got it. I got 4. So I'm using my good dice.
Jesus. Nick, you also want to give me a strength brawl to hold him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Guys,
I've given them good luck. I've given them good
Anytime I
luck.
need to roll for a bad guy to escape, my dice are like, yeah, here you go.
All right. Hold on.
Y'all really should have brought Alana. She would
Uh,
have stopped him.
All right. We already
Here,
got.
let me raise this. It's funnier to watch Nicholas do it.
Hold on. What was your roll? And then I'll tell mine.
7.
So, if we roll 3 crits, do I get to do that extra reroll?
You do? As long as it's a non-completed crit, you get to pop a die.
Cool. So that is 1. So that's already 3, 4. So that's already 5. If I get another crit, this is gonna be the highest I've ever. That's gonna be a solid 7. That was another crit.
Can I ask, what did you roll, Rees?
I rolled a 4.
I rolled 7
That was not a crit, by the way.
for all crits. It's insanity. What is
I said
happening?
not a crit.
Oh, sorry.
For once.
Okay,
No
so
messies for you.
I'm gonna say that he didn't succeed, but that's gonna be just enough to hold him down for a moment. Well, your character jumps from the fucking 2nd story like you're a wrestler jumping from the ring.
From the top rope.
I am trying, like,
And
I am coming down on this
Laughing.
man.
Poof.
Give me!
Oh, so how much I'm assuming I'm gonna take some superficial damage from that.
Or
am
does
I
it
not?
so
He's taking a point
perfectly?
of superficial damage,
Okay.
which this guy is also going to do.
Hold on. So superficial damage. And I need to fill up. I need to fill up as many health I have to take a point of aggravated damage. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Luckily, one of the few things Nicholas is good at is taking hits.
And that is going to be the final blow for him before he blacks out.
Oliver
You
just
literally
hops
just
up and
fall
is like,
on him, and he passes out. Oh.
Alright.
What was that? Oh.
Where are we going to put him?
My car. And I'm gonna pick him up, and I'm gonna drag him to the back of my car. Hold on. Wait. Before I do anything else, the first thing I'm gonna do is hold on. While I'm picking him up, I am gonna go ahead and use Shadow Cloak to make sure that no one can like see my face.
Okay, go ahead. Does that cost a rouse check or?
It is free and it is passive.
Go ahead. You cast Shadow Cloak to cover yourself up and make it
Ow.
into your car.
I mean, cameras
I'm
fuck up on
pick
your
him up
face
and I'm gonna
anyways.
chunk him in there.
Is that how
I mean,
it
it's pretty
works?
far away, but I want to make sure that they can't see me. Plus, they assume someone's already calling the cops, so, you know, just double layer up. I don't need the heat right
Listen,
now.
The Beck family is known for getting into some interesting situations.
Good thing we have two
Literally-
cells. I believe we have two
So
cells.
Oliver's gonna chunk this guy in, and this way, okay, what the hell happened?
First of all, our friend here, Thin Blood, not allowed in our town, to my knowledge.
Thin
No.
blood?
Not allowed.
He's a what now?
He's a Thin Blood.
Oh.
And
Oh.
the thing that I'm more interested in is two things. He can make a Disgracia,
Okay.
apparently. Bold claim.
Uh-huh.
And the other one is he is friends with a certain person we're looking for.
Interesting.
Oh.
Or business
Okay.
partners.
Good enough for me.
Fucking drive!
I am.
We are gonna cut away
Faster.
from you guys.
Yeah, does
Okay.
anything happen with us?
The only thing I
Yeah,
would say.
actually,
Oh,
you
okay.
guys start hearing some noises from the basement.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I run down to the basement.
Yeah. I was watching over the two yarns.
see-
Why did you turn French?
Oh,
Because I know who it is. It's scary.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh fuck!
So you guys run to the basement where you see two revenants attempting
Oh, no.
standing around him. Lance and Caesar holding him down as he starts to move and open up his eyes.
Uh-oh. Ah.
So, could you please,
Oh god.
Mr. Steven, once I find the right section for this,
Oh my god.
I love the music.
The flat
I
I've
am
never been
concerned.
flashbanged more in my entire life in this particular moment. How
This is
dare
great.
you do this?
I was not expecting
Steven!
it either.
Jesus.
Had time.
It's like, hey, they
Oh,
go
shit, I need to turn you
downstairs.
down.
I love the fact it was, hey, they go downstairs. Discord noise.
Well, I didn't hear
Like,
that because
Henri
I'm
appears.
screaming, so I was like, what the fuck are they screaming about?
And then, yeah, you saw it. Okay, sorry, I need to look at a specific section, double check something.
This man showed up and said hungry and then silence.
If it helps, I try and help hold him down. Because I'm the stronger of everyone.
Would I probably wouldn't have an anesthetic on me, I would assume.
Yeah, I'm just trying to double check what a frenzy test is.
I think
Ah.
we did it before, where it was humanity
Yeah,
plus
you
your
just-
hunger.
That was something else I think I was doing, but let me check.
I'm looking.
Or it
up
was
too.
willpower
Sorry,
plus
to resist
hunger.
rules against it. What? It's your willpower plus 1/3 of your humanity.
Oh.
A vampire must make a willpower test against a difficulty set by the storyteller.
Yes, and this the difficulty for this is going to be 2, since
A
you're not
third.
500.
A third of your humanity rounded down.
A third of humanity rounded down plus your willpower.
Wait, only 2? He's at what? 4 hunger?
Yes, but to be fair, I technically don't even need to give him a hunger frenzy roll. You don't have a guaranteed hunger frenzy roll until 5.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
Well, it's actually when they fail a hunger.
Need to bust out a
rouse check on
goddamn
hunger five.
calculator. Give me a moment.
Oh, Jesus. What do you mean a
Weird
calculator?
math.
He's trying to third his humanity, which should be 7.
Let's see. So it's 7.
A third.
So it would be
Basically,
2.
I got it.
It's 2, right?
Yeah, because it's rounding down.
Yeah, it's 2.
Yeah, I found it. Yeah.
Plus your
I got it.
willpower.
God, your fucking mic is
Willpower?
so different.
He's on his laptop.
I'm on my
Yeah.
laptop.
Your willpower,
That sounds
full
like
willpower,
perfect.
not your current willpower.
Okay, so...
Not my curved. How do I not? I'm so sorry. How do I not calculate my curve?
So what's
The
your
current willpower is
yeah.
7.
Willpower, yeah.
So you're rolling 9 die.
And you only need to beat a 2.
I'm scared.
Is one of these a hunger?
Not,
Three-
for
Might as well ask.
not for a hunger frenzy. Not to resist a frenzy.
Cool.
Oh my god, when you're rolling things, you have to roll 4 hunger die. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. That's horrifying.
enough that you are able to, quote unquote, are able to pull yourself together. Your eyes move around. You've experienced bits and pieces of this so far, but you're able to pull yourself up now. You see that you're restrained, held down by 2 different people, and tied up. Okay, at least doesn't look crazy, Lance says.
Get off of me.
Oh dear, that's an unusual voice, Caesar chimes in.
Who are you? And he lunges.
And as you go to lunge, Lance punches you in the face.
Sorry.
Alana's like, Henri? You okay there, buddy?
Henry's head, he's looking at Lance.
Snap.
It makes that weird snapping noise as his head now tilted towards you.
I don't believe this is Mr. Roberts, Caesar chimes in.
Familiar.
Is it that parasite?
I've been attempting to research what it is. I don't know yet. It's not typical. I don't know what this is.
Someone's scared.
What
Fear
are
is
you?
in the air.
I walk up to him. I'm like,
Henry
"Bitch,
is standing
give us
back.
back, Henri. Otherwise, I'm gonna knock you out."
I wouldn't advise approaching. We do not know how this thing operates. Caesar says as he tries to get in the way
Yeah,
of you
Henry
two.
is standing back.
Punch him. Punch him.
Look, if whatever is happening, he's got Henri. Not there. I want Henri back.
We should contact Nicholas. They should be back in a moment.
I guess with that, I'll message him since they're preoccupied.
Oh
Nicholas.
god, is he too close to me in the car? I'm kidding.
I am gonna say, he, while trying to separate you, goes, if I'm not incorrect, though, at least feeding shouldn't be a concern for a moment. You
Oh.
soaked up all the blood. You wanted, didn't you?
Oh,
What?
fuck?
Are
Is that
you?
what that was?
Are you? You're you feed off blood, so you must have something to do with vampirism.
All of you are not human. You give off this sweet aroma.
I
Question.
am a revenant.
Question for Storyteller and Henry. Does
Yes.
Alana and the other Henry smell different to Henry Roberts than the Revenants?
I would
Yes,
assume
there is
so.
a much stronger, sweeter smell coming off the two vampires.
Mm.
So it's mixed into a sort of
Do
iron.
not.
Oh no.
And there's a very,
You two
very
and the
strong,
rats
sweet smell coming off of Henry with an eye.
Oh no.
No, out of everyone here, you two would be delicious. And he has the ear-to-ear smile.
Henry is pulling out his phone to call Nicholas.
Lance grabs the restraints and just holds you, but deliberately keeps any part of his body as far from your mouth as possible. And yes, you can go ahead and message Nicholas. And Nick, you see, technically there's supposed to be no tech in the Camarilla, but it's a little loose in certain areas. And you get a text message from him that basically says like,
Henry's up, but it's not Henry.
Oh, god damn it.
It's just one
either
after
way.
another. Good thing we have 2 cells.
I
Is
will
there,
point out, I didn't have time to mention this. Nicholas did grab the fucking bloody bot and his money.
okay. The
got the
Russian
blood
guy
and the
was
money.
gone already, so there's nothing stopping you. You'll make big purchases again.
Is there? Should I roll a die to speed up,
goddamn
assuming that
goblin.
we've been told?
Yeah, give me a deck. If you tell him, you can give me a dex drive roll to try to get there quickly, and breaking as few laws as possible.
Yeah, sure. I can do that. Let's
yeah. The
go.
difficulty is gonna be if you want to arrive at the scene like right now. That's gonna be difficulty. Give me a general area. You said you're in.
I have
two.
5 die. Okay, cool.
Okay, go ahead.
5 to show up right now. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Not a crit. Not a bistro crit. Thank God.
You mean not a messy crit?
Not a mess crit.
No, sorry. A bestial failure, not a bestial
What'd you get?
failure. I'm counting through. Some of the die are a little hard. My middle die have really weird numbers.
That's fair.
What is that? It is 3 successes.
Okay.
Jesus, that was
think
close.
That's above what I told you. So you drive there and arrive almost instantly afterwards. Did you? Can I ask, Nicholas? Did you let? Oliver knew. So everyone in the car knows that Henry is up and is not Henry. Gwen, you've not met Henry before, but that's not typical for a vampire to do.
Be awake, but not
Be them.
them.
And the only thing you can think of that would be is like a white, but that doesn't sound like what it is.
In as little words as possible, Oliver will try and convey what Henry is to Gwen. Just be like, so there was this kid, right? And he got turned completely accidentally, and now he's just here.
While he drifts in the
also
middle of the
Becky.
street.
No, I'm talking about, because that drive, like, we were still, like, driving.
So
Who
you
is-
were
Sorry.
you were explaining this kid to me.
Zabana Hakim, he's fresh, like 6'7", I think he's a week old.
Oh,
Dude
poor thing.
got turned completely accidentally. You'll have to talk to Dustin for that particulars of his story. And he has a parasite.
Parasite.
I don't know either.
Bloodborne thing we're not sure about.
I'm gonna have to do some research into that.
Yes.
I'll see what I can do once I have access to more of my typical resources.
So, all of you guys arrive, and I am going to ask, what are you guys doing with the unconscious body?
I'm gonna tote him in but I'm gonna make it look like he's just drunk and I'm dragging him in. Just in case.
There are 2 cells, just to be sure.
Nicholas is just thinking, I need to add a fucking garage to this place.
Yeah, is there a roll to make it look like he's drunk as I'm pulling him in? Because I can do that.
Give me a I'm gonna ask you to give me a dex persuasion because I'll enjoy the thought your weekend's at burying him.
Okay.
It's also like the
What's-
dead middle of night, midnight. I think.
That's true. What's the? I only have 2 die because I don't have
The
anything in
difficulty
performance.
is gonna be, since it's dark, it's late, nobody can really tell what's going on. The difficulty is only gonna be 2.
Okay, I just have to not fail either of these, and I didn't.
That's 1. Really easy.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 successes.
Yeah, you make it in, no problem. And as you do, you see everyone starting to freak the fuck out.
Oh. This isn't good.
You, like, Judith and Philomena are both on the top level. I will send Philomena since I mentioned her.
Who is?
That's another Revenant.
He's getting the picture.
Yeah.
Fucking Nagito Komaeda looking ass.
What?
That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
Nagito Komaeda looking ass.
Who the fuck is that?
Character from Danganronpa
Yeah.
2.
Of course.
Mm.
I've seen Danganronpa, but I haven't done much else with it.
Whereas I stole Avril's voice from Auntie Yonaga. Anyways, continuing.
That explains a whole lot.
Personality-wise, they're not similar. I just took the voice. Yeah, I'm a Danganronpa fan. Like, every fan you can think of that's cringe, I've been a part of it. But,
Like Soul Eater.
I mean, you know, with the Homestuck music going in the background.
this is Lisa the Painful music, actually.
Well, a lot of the music is really good, but
It is. Anyways, but yeah, this is Lisa the Painful, actually. But, so, you make it down, you guys come in, you see both of them freaking out, and, Judith, Philomena approaches and goes, have you been told about what's happening? Because it's not good, not great, not good.
Calm
No.
down.
kind of.
Yeah.
Girl, calm down.
This,
Explain. We
Henri
can walk
woke
and
up.
talk.
Henri woke up, as she says as she starts walking with you guys, and he's not acting like him. Caesar still couldn't figure out what was going on with, him, but he's not acting like him. His voice is deeper, kind of raspier, and he's talking about sweet smells.
Is there a roll I can make to see if that's like a Bana Hakim thing or if that's the parasite thing?
You can go ahead and give me a... You know what, I'm just gonna say this. You know that could be a Banu Hakim thing. They do drink from other vampires more often than most people, and they have their whole clan Bane that makes it really hard for them when they're drinking to stop.
So, since you brought that up, since I know that it's a parasite, can I try and figure out something? Like with intelligence or something? Like biology, I guess? From like knowing Banu Hakims and all that?
Biology's not really gonna help you on this. This
Damn.
is an occult thing. This is 100% occult.
Fuck it, intelligence occult, that's
blood
decent enough.
sorcery? Specialty? Would that help?
Not
That's interesting. If it
technically.
was, it would be weird.
Is it intelligence occult
It's
roll?
not a blood sorcery thing, you think. I'll let you roll with blood sorcery, but yeah. Intelligence occult and intelligence occult plus blood sorcery specialty. The difficulty's gonna be probably 5 on this.
Alright.
I'm assuming we're
Love
being
this
walked
music.
down to the.
You said difficulty 5, you
the-
said, right? Or 4?
Yes,
Okay.
5.
Yeah, Alana's.
I'm
Damn,
assuming we're
okay.
being walked down.
Yeah. And
And
Alana, when you
Alana's
get down there, is arguing about
Let's go! 5, perfectly.
smacking him or
All right.
like punching him to knock him out with the lance.
And what? Okay, so with that, so with the 2 5s, what I will say that you guys can determine is 1. This is probably not fully a Banu Hakim thing. Banu Hakim's clan Bane is about when they start feeding. Though, what you could guess based off of that, in your general knowledge, is that this might be somebody who feeds off of supernatural creatures, or at least off vampires. Not quite sure yet. This doesn't quite sound like anything you guys are familiar with. But
It doesn't. May I, as someone who knows a little bit about the lore, ask something?
yes.
Does it seem specifically not like Banu Hakim because it isn't a your sins are bad, it's the guy saying you smell sweet?
Yeah.
Alright.
It doesn't seem like there's any judgment tied to it.
It's just
Wait.
food.
Is this got something to do with the whole, partially with the whole, Diablerie trying to, like, someone's soul completely thing?
That'll be figured out in time now, won't it? So, you guys are
So,
all down...
No, I was just gonna ask if we were being walked down or not.
Yeah.
Yes, you are being walked down. And Oliver, I am actually going to specifically note, for your sake, you notice somebody in the corner that nobody else can, a somewhat... let me see if I have a good image for this already pulled up.
Oh, is this a ghost thing?
You see somebody in
Ghost.
workman's clothes with a hat pulled tightly over their head, observing from a corner.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have eyes of oblivion.
I have to turn them on, but you know what? I'll go with it.
Technically you do, but I'll only say you see a slight shimmer.
When I see the shimmer, I'll
Yeah,
turn
then
the
you-
eyes on, and then I'll see that. So what
And
exactly?
I'll-
Say it again.
If you can see it, I'll send it to you.
Okay, cool. Okay? I got you. I'll put it in the description.
Sorry, where is the...
Oh God, which one is it? Oh, it's gonna be your original one. There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
And more importantly, cutting back in, everyone's in the room now, and quote-unquote Henri, you are smelling even more sweet smells now.
Yeah. And again, I'm
More
reiterating, I'm
food.
arguing with Lance about punching him out.
We can't just punch him out. That's not how it works. If we
Can
do
I
that,
just
we're gonna-
call me
Okay.
food?
Can I assert myself as more of a predator than he is? I mean, I'm an
Yeah.
obvious predator after all.
Go ahead.
I like
How
that.
do I do this?
I'd say that's a manipulation, intimidation.
Oh God. Oh hold, I could have done that. Man, I'm cracked at that.
And your obvious predator thing. I don't quite remember what the dice bonus is from that, but add those dice to it.
What is the dice bonus for that?
Do you have your character sheet uploaded? Is my question.
I have it up. I don't think I've uploaded it yet. I just see obvious predator on here.
Okay,
It
I'm
doesn't.
gonna.
I just put on the when I put it on the flaws part of my.
I need to flip to the merits and flaws section real quick. I need to just write down what everyone has.
Dude, you'll be writing down
Um,
so much.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I think it's easier just to have the sheets.
It's just lose 2 dice from any dice pool for hunting, except purely physical expressions of stalking, chasing, and killing. So I'm just like
No.
coming towards him, radiating.
Oh yeah, I guess
murder.
that's not really relevant to this,
That's
but
not bonus.
I'm gonna let you, just because I like what you're doing there, add 2 dice to this, which is not typically how it works, but and I'm going to ask Henri, we're gonna make another character sheet later, don't worry, but for right
That'd
now,
be an intimidation.
I guess.
It's manipulation,
it's manipulation, intimidation.
intimidation. That's what guy said.
Now, anyways, also, could you, for me, Henri, roll your composure performance? Or your resolve? No, your composure performance.
Oh, nice. Okay. This is taking a while.
I said, like I said, these games go long.
Could I argue awareness?
Argue awareness to me. Why awareness?
So,
I
obviously. Oh, go
I
ahead.
got 2 crits. I got 2 10s out of all this. What do I do?
So 2 10s, that is 4
Yes.
total.
It doubles.
What do you mean it doubles?
It gives you 4.
So that is an actual crit as the
so you,
system
like,
runs it. So that is 4. That is 4 successes.
Okay. Is it 4
doubles.
successes added to already what I have?
Yes.
It is 4 success. The crits represent 4 successes total. So, if you got any other successes, but the 2 successes by themselves, the 2 crits by themselves count as 4 successes.
Oh, I got several more successes.
Oh yeah, then those so there's basically an additional +2.
Okay.
But why awareness?
So, I kind of see it as if a predator, like if someone is a known predator, wouldn't it be immediately, like, think about this in the predatory world. Say you're prey. You're immediately looking around for a predator right off the bat.
That'd be
See,
more about
like,
like
potential
spotting a
competition
predator
or
than
if
not
you're-
being scared by one. I think though.
Alright, fair enough.
I mean, like, if you're both considered predators, I don't know if that takes up that role.
Yeah, I'd say
You know what I mean?
I'd still say
Like, if you're
composure
both
performance.
predators,
I'd still say
I only
composure
roll 3
performance.
dice then.
You're probably gonna be scared.
Yeah.
Because
But
out
I
of
will.
all these out of the total 1, 2, since you gave me the extra 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice, I only failed once.
God damn.
Wow, and there was a crit in
You
there.
got 2
Okay,
successes.
you do get to pop that die.
What?
Fuck it.
So roll
Talking to
another
Henri.
d10.
Wait,
Okay,
what do
that's
you mean?
3
3
successes.
successes.
Oh.
When I say
it's
pop,
the
I
house
mean
rule. It's
the house rule that if you don't complete a crit, so basically you don't get a pair of crits, you get to roll an
Mhm.
additional die.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
Well,
3
I got
successes.
a pair, so.
Yeah, and that means you get 4.
Yeah, well, this was for Henry with a Roberts.
Yeah.
Ah.
So regardless, what that means for you, Mr. Roberts, is that you are scared, and well, your face is still grinning wide. Your body flinches back as you see. The body flinches back instinctually as you see her, making yourself smaller, like you're trying to escape.
So
You should know better than to
scared
look
the
at me
little
as
child.
food.
By the way, during this, I will
You're
point
like a
out that
kitty
Nicholas is
cat
putting
mewling at a
the thin
tiger.
blood.
So, okay,
Oh, please.
were you
Nicholas is
saying you were-
putting the thin blood away while they're having a stare off.
could you give me a? What the fuck is tying someone up?
Oh, I thought I still had him. I was gonna
mean-
wait till all of this was over to put him away.
Would you
But
give
if
it to
you-
Nick if he tried to take it?
I would just help him if that helps anything.
Yeah.
2 of us should
Yeah,
do
well,
it.
you can just tie him up then.
I guess I thought we
Lasso
would put him
roll.
in the other jail
I'm-
cell.
Because I'm
Yeah,
kind
well,
of
you
like.
need to. You're also probably tying him up too, right? Are you just putting him in the jail cell, or are you just trying to tie him up as well?
Tying him up
That's up
in
to
the
Nick.
jail cell, closing the door, and locking it.
And I'm like backing him in to try and help with this.
So Henry, you are Henry with a Y. I am actually going to ask you, real quick, to give me, with everything that's happening, another frenzy roll.
Oh lord.
Got you. I got you.
The difficulty for this is going to be half of the successes that. Wait, actually, I need you real quick before you leave.
Okay.
How many successes did you get on that last thing?
9.
Okay, so you're gonna need to beat a difficulty 4, half of the successes she got rounding down. Now you can go to the bathroom.
Now you may piss.
May piss. Well,
Now
he
for the
succeeds.
listening.
5
Pop it?
successes.
I also get to pop that. It doesn't really matter, but pop that crit anyways, because why not?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Successes. Damn.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you will be able to resist another frenzy, but the other part of you feels that fear push up so much that you almost overtook them. Like the beast is starting to struggle against this other entity.
Oh wow, my man's got 3 voices in his head.
I got voices in my head.
The one in control.
Are you?
Can I slap him, please?
If you knock him out, that's gonna put him in torpor and he's gonna be out for a week.
I would like to make this very clear. When he was jutting in that, when he like kind of snapped back, he now has tusks growing out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Tusks. The fuck?
Caesar says.
Oh, this is interesting.
Tusks.
Can
This
I?
seems to be a form of protein.
What?
Yes.
Question. Can I?
Interesting.
Familiar. That word.
Earth?
Can I do an
No
occult?
knowledge.
The fuck is a Caesar? What the fuck is a protein?
Protein, as in the ability you have. The discipline.
Oh. Oh. Wait, but I don't hear voices.
No, but the tusk. It's some sort of flesh shaping, is it not?
Yeah, I guess.
May I look at him while you all have him down there?
Caesar moves aside, and you said you wanted to make a sort of a cult roll to try to tell what's going on with him?
Yeah.
Can I? Since I've been.
Go ahead.
Okay. Since I've been farther back, can I go see if I have? I highly doubt it. A fucking anesthesia in my car. Highly fucking doubt that.
You can attempt to check.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for. Sorry.
Go
No, I
ahead.
was just gonna,
If
like,
it's gonna be a
while-
roll, fuck it. Might as well go
Yeah,
tell him.
Go ahead and tell the roll. My bad.
Intelligence, medicine, preparedness roll. The difficulty on that's gonna be like 5 because that's
Okay.
gonna be a weird thing to bring in your personal car.
Yeah. No. Okay. Now go ahead. Tell what you were going to. All.
I was gonna ask. This is a long shot.
Mhm.
What little, like, the 2-3 years I spent in the Sabbat, have I seen anything like this?
No,
Okay, cool. Just wanted to ask.
I'm not even making you roll for that.
Just wanted to say. I just wanted to see because I saw weird crap with the Sabbat. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. I didn't think so. It's fine.
Okay, Nicholas. What did you want to do? How do you want to analyze him?
Nicholas is sort of just trying to what he can. Nicholas has realized today is his blood's acting up a bit. Given the few attacks he did on someone. So he's being cautious, but he is going to try to sort of suss out if the thing that's happened to this poor man is different than Protean from his experience with dealing with some very angry Smitsi in the past.
Speaking of angry Sumitsi, Alana is angry right now.
I'm aware, and Lance is trying to hold you, is still like holding you back and basically saying like, if we knock him out, that's going to put him into torpor, and we're not going to be able to get him back up for like a week.
It's better than this!
We
Not
might
if
be
he
able to
wakes
deal with
up.
whatever this is.
He may just come back as that if you knock him out.
That is 3 successes and a bestial failure.
Oh no.
That is not a
If it
failure, so
does
we don't
not
need to worry about
succeed.
bestial failure. But it does look different than Samitsi protein for sure. If anything, it's somewhat similar to the clan Bane of the Gangrel. But at the same time, it That's the thing it looks the closest to. Though it doesn't
Does it-
seem 100% with that.
Seem vampiric at all?
The tusks themselves, it kind of seems vampiric. Kind of. It's odd. It's like off. Slightly off from vampiric. It looks like vampiric things, but it didn't act like vampiric things.
Like
Oh,
equation.
hold on. Shh. Sorry. No, go ahead. My bad. My bad. My brain just did a number. I'm sorry.
There's certainly something vampiric about it.
Nicholas is just looking into Henry's eyes at this point and just goes, "What in Sam hell are you?"
Hold
You can
on.
tell looking into his eyes, these are not the same eyes that you've looked into before.
Hold on.
Well, more accurately, who are you?
Can there's a I didn't write it down. Can I make a roll to see if I can remember what Henry Sire's name is? Because Dustin said it the first time we met.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, you can.
Okay, what roll? What do I need to roll? Is that intelligence?
I would say that's
Oh.
intelligence.
Awareness?
Yeah, intelligence awareness.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
Storyteller.
Sorry, what?
What do I need to roll to make
tell
that?
him.
Difficulty 2. But also, are you trying to say something to me, Steven?
I sure am.
You were very quiet. Or
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's computer audio, it's laptop audio. I see, and this is important, I see someone kind of holding back L, correct?
Yeah.
yes.
Make a strength something to try to get out of these chains to attack whoever is doing that to L.
Oh.
That be strength brawl.
Gotcha.
That history roll was it's 3 successes. The history roll. Remember what Henry Sire's name is?
You see, their sire's name is. The sire's name. The name of their sire. Is it on your character sheet, Steven?
Let me check.
Because there's the thing, the 4 sires. Yeah.
Is it in the notes?
It's not in my notes. I checked. He said it.
I don't have a sire.
No, you do. We just
It
forgot
was
to
your
write it.
girlfriend.
Legitimately, you do.
I remember it starting with an A.
Did you
As
never?
do
Only
I.
I remember.
Anya and something like that.
Well, I was
God,
told
what?
to do not- I was
We can check
Something about them
episode
right
0 if we need to.
Listen, let's just give something for right now that might be a bit of a retcon.
I think it was Anya or Anya or something like that.
I mean,
That helps.
Give me a second.
So using a not updated character sheet because my updated character sheet's back home on my computer.
Ania, I think it was.
Anya, okay. I'm gonna put parentheses.
But Ania, and yes, please give me a strength brawl to break out of the chains. We're gonna make the difficulty on that. It's like it's ropes, not chains. So I'm gonna say the difficulty on that's gonna be 3.
No.
I have a,
Not 4,
I have a
actually.
legit
It is
question
trying to
for
break
you.
through ropes. That's more difficult.
Well, is he not being held down as well?
Is-
Lance has stepped away, and Caesar is not approaching him, so he's not being held down at the moment.
So,
Fine.
is Kindred in Brawl? Does that do anything in this?
The rope has not been embraced.
Okay.
The rope is not covered in vampire blood.
Not the vampire rope. Not the vampire rope.
I almost got hiccups from that laugh.
One success. I only have 3 dice.
Wait, what?
But-
Wait, strength plus brawl? Really? You only have 1? And 3
I
dice.
only
Sorry.
have 2 in strength and 1 in Brawl.
Okay.
He's not a fighter. So you guys see him start to struggle on the ground. And I'm assuming your other half isn't the one making you do this.
Steven?
The other half, as in the beast? No, this is kind of Henri forcing this. To get out. You can kind of hear shifting back and forth.
When I say your other half, I mean the entity, the parasite, as we've been calling it.
Oh, yeah, he is the one he's the one making the movement, yes.
What I meant is, like, is the parasite trying to make this happen, or is Henri trying to make this happen?
No, the parasite's trying to make this happen.
So even the parasite's trying to do something against something involving Al. Interesting. But
May I?
I don't remember what you're talking about, but sure.
What?
Oh, Steven, is it what I think it is?
Oh, for that, please give me a rouse check.
Oh no!
Rouse.
Oh no!
Cool.
I think I know what this is.
Ah!
Don't fail your rouse check.
Oh God.
Oh, because if he fails, he's going to fuck hunger.
He needs to fail a rouse check at 500 to go into a hunger frenzy, so he will not go into a hunger frenzy now.
But he'll be at
put
500.
him right up to
Yeah.
level.
So it's how many dice am I rolling?
One.
Just the
Rouse
rouse.
is just one. You get rerolls.
If they-
you
it-
do
yeah,
get
if-
It's
rerolls.
not discipline power.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. Never
No.
mind.
Technically.
Oh well, that's a.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
that technically did. I know what it
Increase
is.
to
I'm at
one
5 now.
hunger, and everyone in the middle of talking, in the middle of doing whatever, hears this horrible squelching noise, and then
Why?
the sounds of bones breaking as your ropes slowly come undone.
Oh Lord. Oh.
And
Oh,
Fuck.
hell.
do you still have the image saved?
Oh, are you trying to be? Oh my God.
Are you what?
Hold on. Wait, can I ask this, storyteller? Is this a Coldonic sorcery?
No.
Oh,
This is
okay,
a
no.
unique thing for his character, is what I'll say.
You werewolf! This
If I
mother.
remember, if I
No.
remember correctly, they decided not to go with Kildonic.
It's
We
on
did.
his sheet.
Is it still?
That's not updated.
Oh.
Not updated.
Which, by the way, when you get home, please upload your correct character sheet.
I will update it immediately.
Actually, I've been trying to update mine to fix a couple of things. I can't access mine. It won't let me
Oh,
remove or fix
great.
anything.
We'll figure that out.
Just letting you know that that might be an issue.
Did you re-download it? Because
So-
you can't really do it in the Google.
No, I mean I can't upload or
I
change
see what it is.
anything.
There we go.
The image gallery.
I have made an act to it.
Yep, that's what I thought it was.
So
Yep.
if you click it, you go straight to it.
The sword?
What?
It comes out of his shoulder.
What the f-
Oh, so his arm turns into a shoulder?
Hold
Or
on.
no, sorry, the arm turns into a
What?
sword.
Everyone just sees a bony handle shoot out of the shoulder
With
enough
how
to
it
just
works,
be
I will
protruding.
note the other half of Henri, you are now able to talk again. But your body does
No.
stand up and start acting in accordance to the parasite.
Okay, what is happening, guys? Whoa, whoa, where am I?
How did I get? What is happening? Why is my arm? Why
What
there
is
a bone
going on?
sticking out of my arm? Why is my
I got
arm moving
buzzed?
towards the? Oh my! He pulls out this animalistic jaw-like sword as it slowly starts to open up and makes this terrifying screeching noise. And then it
Lance
starts
just
making chattering noises as both ends of the blade start hitting each other.
Caesar, out!
Since I
Lance as he goes grabs onto Alana and starts running.
since I since I was in the
moron?
back just waiting for something, can I I do also own a gun. Can I just pull it out and shoot the fucking sword?
Yeah, both of you go and shoot the sword. Both of you make a Dex firearms roll.
Can I?
I believe this is my secondary basement we're in.
And you may also make a deck. And Steven, you may also make a Dex brawl with your sword specialty.
Can I make it melee?
It shouldn't.
Melee.
Yeah, I was going to say melee. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Can I? Can I argue?
Why the fuck did Lance just drag me out?
There's a dangerous guy with a sword.
I'm a soldier.
Lance wants protect pretty lady is the best explanation I can give there. He can try.
I don't know if Lance would be able to physically bring her out.
Let me be more clear there. Lance, I used to drag Alana out.
Can I argue instead of Dex intelligence just to try and
Why?
Try and shoot the gun out of his hands to I'm gonna triangulate and get it to like what the fuck does the sword look like? Hold on, let me fucking look at the sword again.
You're shooting his hand to like make him drop the sword.
Yeah. Try and shoot his hand to drop the sword to get rid of the parasite. Well, to get the parasite out of his hand, at least.
I'm rolling my Dex firearm.
What am I rolling to get out of Lance's?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you.
Me?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No. Her. So he tries to drag you, and you just stand there defiantly. He's like, "We need to get you out of here." He's.
Why?
Caesar.
Get Caesar out.
Fine. He grabs onto Caesar, and both run.
Is there a number we're supposed to be going for, or is it versus?
You are rolling against Steven, who's going to give a melee, a Dex melee plus sword specialty versus both. I will allow Henri and I to do an intelligence firearms.
Yeah.
And Oliver, you will be giving us a Dex firearms, and everyone, it's a versus thing. So everyone, let me know what they rolled.
Oh, all right.
We're all doing this roll.
No, it's just the people with guns.
If you're trying to do anything to stop, if you're trying to do anything involving it, but everyone that's involved in this.
Oh, whoops! I did 4 hunger. That was my own fault. I'm keeping on thinking that my brain died.
Full reroll that.
That was me being stupid.
Am I rolling with 5 hunger?
No? Yes, with 5 hunger.
Okay, it's just about the. You know what? For this, I'm gonna re-roll those failures because I am down to 2 more re-rolls.
Willpower is not an infinite resource.
I know. I said I have 2 more fucking left. Calm the fuck down.
There.
I got us. I got.
There
7.
we go. Jesus.
I got maximum number.
Okay, 7, and let's see your roll, Mr. Roberts.
May I ask, what does the specialty do?
Add 1 dice.
Anything to it?
Add 1 dice.
Add 1 dice. Thank you.
How many are you rolling, Steven?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
5.
The gun is also a 9mm, so it's +3 just for margin's sake.
That's damage against.
I know.
And how much was? And you said you rolled a 7?
I did roll. I rolled. It's the maximum number I could roll.
So between the two of you, you managed to both shoot the die. You managed to both shoot the sword, and it drops out of your hand before quickly turning to tendrils and shooting back into you. And you are completely in control again, Henri.
Oh, Alana was about ready to vicissitude herself. I'll point out.
Well, the sword starts to protrude from the chest this time.
I will say that you are in mental control and physical control of the body now.
Yeah, get what is this? It's still protruded. Get in.
That the fucking parasite? It's a sword?
Where the hell did you get that?
Going to be
Did it just come out of you?
completely honest, that is one of the coolest weapons I've seen in 150 years.
Well,
That's the coolest thing. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. But that doesn't change the fact that it's weird.
Well, it's also probably quite terrifying for Roberts. Sorry.
Henry's head starts doing that jolting motion as he then
Henry?
snaps his head back. He goes, "Oh, my jaw! Oh,
Henry?
why did it feel like I had 10 rows of teeth? Oh,
You did. And tusks.
oh."
Oh, are the tusks
What?
gone?
Yeah.
You
Yes,
actually.
when he like uncovers his mouth, the tusks are gone.
Huh.
Uh,
Weird.
I've never seen anything like that.
Alana
Boy,
walks
do
up
you
to
have
Henry.
full faculty?
Alana walks up to Henry, puts her hands on his face, and forces him to look at her. And I would like to double check if that is actually him, because she doesn't know.
how do you react, Henry?
You
That's
good,
him.
Al?
That's him.
And then I kiss
Normally
him.
this ends up in 2 situations.
How do I?
Does
You
that
really need
trigger
to stop sexually assaulting him, Lance says.
Does that trigger a blood frenzy?
I thought I told you to leave the room.
Lance is coming back in. I'm not leaving you by yourself,
Fucking
boss.
Nicholas turned back around and sees him coming down. Never mind.
Wait,
I
you're not leaving him alone. We're all in here.
Henry, don't do that ever again.
Yeah,
I don't particularly
I'm
think it was in
honest.
his control.
I just remember
I think that would
being
require him to understand what he did in the first place.
Yeah.
I was just at Mr. K's house, and now I ended up here.
Henry,
You've
been unconscious for a few days.
Well, 8
One.
Eh.
Anyone got food?
Oh God.
A little hungry.
I have a there's a Twinkie just like in my pocket. I just throw it to him. He's staying back. He still is staying back, by the way.
I don't think it can eat
Why
food.
do you have a Twinkie?
As I take the Twinkie, open it up, and eat it, because I can do that.
I was
No, hold on.
you
Why
just
did
take
you
my
have
food?
a Twinkie?
because I can eat food and I like Twinkies.
Oh, you can eat
Why?
food too?
Touche.
That makes that's
Touche
lovely.
on
Why?
that.
Why do you
just-
like Twinkies? That's
Just look
weird.
confused.
Not my
'cause
favorite
I don't know
one.
what a Twinkie is.
I mean, you don't know what a Twinkie is.
You
I've
The
been
ghost-
around a while, never seen one, okay?
as you guys are talking, by the way, Oliver, you notice the ghost is coming in and looking around Henry a bit confused.
Okay. Is there a way I could? I was like, hey, hey, friends.
You- Looks up at you, which, by the way, none of the other people see this guy, so you just look crazy.
Could you? Why? who are you and why are you here?
What
Huh?
are you
Daniel?
talking about?
I'm talking to a ghost. It's fine.
Ghosts. Yeah.
Daniel,
I give Henry Fairkeep the other half of the Twinkie. Eat.
he
I'm gonna give it to Robin because he said he was hungry.
He can't
Thank
eat
you.
food.
I mean, that's not going to satisfy him. You hear the ghost
No, I can't.
look up at you and says, "He has 2 souls.
He what?
There's 2 souls in there."
Ha 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 ha. Can you tell more?
No, just to prove you wrong, now I'm gonna eat this Twinkie in
Mr.
front of you.
Carron, who the fuck are you talking to?
I don't want to keep calling you Ghost. Do you have a name?
Daniel.
Daniel.
Daniel. I'm talking to Daniel.
I thought I was crazy.
You are
Yeah.
crazy.
Anyone know a Daniel?
2 souls. Can you tell what the other one is?
He shrugs.
Can I kind of like see if I have heard of a Daniel anywhere?
I mean, a lot, but if you want to try to specify somebody down to this location, yes.
Can I roll for that?
Yes. Give me a wits awareness, I suppose? Or maybe
Yeah,
an
or
intelligence awareness?
I think intelligence awareness is better for history. than
We'll
wits
make that
awareness.
for this, since it's not really your home area, but you're still somewhat tied to it. We'll make it a difficulty 4, 3, 3.
3.
I have 1 dice total.
Well,
Let's
never mind.
go.
Well, technically, you can, with our house rule, if you crit and then roll another crit immediately afterwards,
Also,
it's
Fault,
technically possible.
If you only have one
Well,
dice
I
or something, you do
succeeded,
not
but
roll
didn't
hunger.
roll a quit.
Okay, that's one then.
Yeah, no, you don't know.
Dang.
Yeah, but I asked
worth a
that. It's
shot.
like, can you tell more at all?
Nope.
No?
This is your deal, not mine.
Peace out.
I mean, I
just
could help
leave.
you out with something if you help me out. I'm a very much a favors guy.
Mr. K?
What I mean is, I don't know.
Okay.
This is kind of vampire stuff, I think.
Mr. K?
I will get to you in a minute, Mr. Two Souls.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, the ghost says you have two. I'm sorry, Daniel says you have 2 souls, and I say that when I say ghost, I look back at Daniel. I mean, Daniel says you have 2 souls. Also, Nicholas, you have
Huh?
Daniel. Do you live here, Daniel, or are you just in the neighborhood?
It's easier for us to cross over around here.
Huh?
The
I
veil's
mean,
pretty thin.
to my knowledge, it's a fracas, but that
So-
wouldn't mean ghosts could pass over as easy.
Well, he says it is easier, so
Let's just furrow his
Wait, so
eyebrow,
this is a fucking
confused.
haunted house?
is haunted the right? I'm looking at Daniel. Is haunted the right word?
I
I
ain't the
mean-
one haunting it, but yes.
Oh, is there someone else here haunting? Can I talk to them?
Wait,
Not
no, I
here,
think we
but
would be
around.
considered the ones haunting.
And they're not exactly the talkative type.
I mean, most people can't see you guys. Even
And if
vampires.
trust me, anything they say is a lie.
Huh. We gotta talk more. Yeah, I like a straightforward guy.
Aw.
That's good.
Regardless, this is vampire shit.
Fair
if you
enough.
want to ask any, you're gonna need to ask somebody that knows about this stuff. That.
Mm.
Daniel just kind of floats out of the room.
Bye, Daniel.
Hey, guys?
He's nice.
What you need?
Henry's still shaking a little bit.
I
Who is
walk-
that scary ass lady over there? Points to the cat's character.
Oh.
Gwen.
That's the prince's kid.
Oh,
Princess.
Huh?
that's that.
That
Her-
ain't how that works.
I feel like
That's
saying
not how
you
it
can't
works.
say
Don't call me
that-
that.
that.
That is not how
literally
this
is
works.
not how the camera. That's not how that works at all.
Look, that is the prince's child, or the princess Gwen.
I'm not a princess.
If
Actually,
anything,
yeah, via
wouldn't it be
definition, it is
Duchess?
princess.
I think Duchess is the
Regardless.
right
Is
word.
her name?
Regardless,
No,
it's
hold on.
getting.
Hold on, guys.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Yes?
Henry's still
Yep.
shaking, but he's walking up to Gwen. I gotta introduce myself properly. Holds out hand. Hello, my name is Henry Roberts. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I am shaking.
Finally, a decent introduction. I shake your hand as well.
Passes
You're
out.
nice,
happy
good
because he's
We
business.
haven't
terrified.
met you before. What do you mean
So-
decent introduction?
You could at least do to introduce yourselves like normal people do.
I mean, I introduced myself the last time we met, like forever ago.
The people I already know don't count.
Oh.
Regardless,
Excuse me,
yes.
Gwen Miss Fairfax. What would you like me to call you?
Just Gwen is fine.
You're terrifying, Gwen. Oh my god. Oh.
Thank you. I can't help it.
I am
See?
going to.
Go ahead.
It is getting late.
Mm.
And I think we're at a good point to pause. So I'm going to ask everyone real quick how they feel about pausing things here and picking up next time,
Yeah.
or if there's anything else anybody really wants to do first.
I just have one question before we pause.
Yes.
What time is it in universe?
Yeah.
How
In
much time
universe,
passed?
Uh,
I assume over an hour.
yeah, it's
Oh,
definitely been
God.
over an hour. You are not
Like-
high anymore,
Like
first of
1
all.
or 2
Yeah.
o'clock, I would think.
It is... I'm gonna say it is... Yeah, it is 1 o'clock.
Okay.
If we do, I don't know, because I don't want I don't want to stay here again. So Oliver might try and go home.
That's
but
why.
something
That's why we
do.
pause right here.
Yeah.
And then we can do that
I
next
think this
session.
would be a
Continue.
good pausing
Okay.
spot.
So, there's nothing else anybody immediately wants to do, right?
Yet.
I don't think so.
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
I do have to work in the morning, so.
I need to work in the next half an hour.
Hour. You haven't. You have.
I
don't
leave
you
at
start-
9. No, I start at 10. I just leave at 9 because it's a 30-minute drive.
So there is gonna be one thing I do real quick before we completely stop.
Okay.
And
Tell the audience something.
well, we're gonna cut away for a moment
Oh God, dang it!
Oh.
to a secluded corner. We see a large, what looks like a game board set out with various pieces on it.
God dang
A
it!
small figure, a small plastic toy of a mafia member, a little plastic green soldier man,
Oh no.
a porcelain cowboy, and then the person, and then a unseen hand, a small figure of a doctor, and a unseen hand places down 2 pieces. One that looks like a monstrous figure, kind of kit bashed, like a bear with tusks in its mouth, poorly painted over with a green shade. And the last thing they place down is a princess, is a figure of a princess. Princess, monster, cowboy, mobster, doctor, soldier.
God.
It really is getting close, isn't it? And as he says that, he takes, as this figure says that, they take some figures on the other side as they push this small army of white pawns towards the figures.
Oh no.
No.
Fight time!
Not too long from now. Well, not too long in my turn. Patience. Quite the virtue, isn't it? And that's where we're going to end things off.
No! Goodbye, everyone.
How the hell does he know who we are?
Goodbye, everyone.
Who the fuck is that?
Like, I can understand how some people would know who I am, but
I mean, I know how people would know who I am.
We'll worry about that
Not
later.
Fucking famous.
But anyways,
I'm just
goodbye,
I'm
everyone.
Vampire famous, not real world famous.
I also have fame, technically as well.
Okay, regardless,
Goodbye,
that is going to be
everyone.
the session for today. Goodbye, audience. Goodbye.
bye.
Who's